shapes. All this time with you, I took the pain. Knew that it was wrong to stay. So I told myself I'd walk away. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just wanna let it out, let it out, let it out. Feel so free, gonna shout it out loud. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. I am fearless. I am fearless. I am fearless. It's like a battle every day. Learning as we march, our feelings fade. You always hating my mistake. Promise myself I'm not to blame. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just wanna let it out, let it out, let it out. Feel so free, gonna shout it out loud. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you can do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you can do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. I am fearless.
First,
I am fearless. I am fearless.
Gaming Morning Show.
the sounds of morning,
Early in the morning,
birds singing,
gotta feed the donkey.
the sun peeking above the
When you
horizon,
feed the donkey,
the gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons,
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, it's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show is with you. It is Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. We are excited to spend 3 hours with you this morning on Facebook Gaming, on Twitch, on YouTube, sometimes Twitter, and always at gamingmorningshow.tv. I feel like it's vowels. A-E-I-O-U, and sometimes Twitter.
It's my favorite, Val.
Never know. It's a mouthful of a vowel, that's for sure. Sean's just doing all the streaming. Up last night playing Aerial Knights Never Yield. Debut kind of look at that game, which was cool. It is out today, so we'll talk more about that coming up in the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Excited about that. We got a outdoor music stream from our friend Pib Jinky coming up this morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so please check that out. Big shout out to Pib this morning. We already got a great look at folks in the chat this morning. We have K-Laugh, Digital Doc Games is here. Scott Chick was saying it begins at the top. Aura is here, already dropping sports knowledge. Kate Zaid with some emotes, and Blaze is here. Good moron to you, Blaze. It should be a lot of fun. That is Sean. I am Ryan. You can find us on Twitter at these spots. AJ checking in as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have Gaming Morning Show, This Day in Gaming History coming up as well, and birthdays to celebrate too. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, we would love to celebrate with you, so please let us know in the chat. You seemed like you had a really good time last night playing Aerial Knights Never Yield on GMS Plays.
I did have a really good time. And, I'll give my full thoughts for the game in a little bit when we talk about it. But it was a lot of fun. It was a good stream. And, it was pretty good. And look for part 2 of that dropping sometime today.
Very
Whenever we
thankful
post it.
to Neil Jones, who's the creator, artist, developer of Aerial Knights Never Yield, for coming on the show, letting us take a look at it on GMS Plays yesterday. And yes, youtube.com/Gaming Morning Show. We will have both, we already have, in fact, the interview with Neil up on our YouTube page. So if you want to learn more about how the game came to be, kind of the backstory behind it, that is an option. Plus, we will, post some more of the playthrough because we were only able to show the first 5 chapters yesterday on GMS Plays. Miss Theo will be here today, so we'll have a chance to talk to Miss Theo, hear how Eggies for Justice is going. I believe you might still have time to order Eggies if you're in the LA area, but certainly you have time to donate still. Both causes, Stop Asian Hate and Black Lives Matter, part of Miss Theo's Eggies fundraiser that she's doing. So we'll talk to her. She'll be here for the final 2 hours, the host this morning. Good moron to Dasonex. Dasonex is here, of course, the creator of Mug Life Coffee.
Mug Life.
And I don't have that in my cup today, Day, I will admit, but it's a very tasty coffee. I miss the caramel one. I want that one. I want it in my mouth.
So good. He's so good.
Who was it? It was Sushi yesterday. We were playing just an innocent game of Rocket League. Sushi comes in here and starts clipping things and editing it together. And solid, that's what she said. I was just sitting there hanging out, okay, minding my business, and I get clipped by Sushi. Man, can you believe it? Today is National May Ray Day. It's fun to say. What the hey? Maybe grab my tray, grab some things to stay, and you never know if I'll lay down to get some sleep. The end. Might eat a fillet.
We should start playing Rocket League so that we can slay.
We should play Rocket League so we can slay, because we're so good at the game. Without delay, in fact. National Devil's Food Cake Day. Emergency Medical Services for Children Day. And Numeracy Day. So that's what's going on with this right now.
Numeracy Day.
Yep. Do you know what Numeracy Day? Do you even know what numeracy means? Anyone know what numeracy means? Please. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I have no clue. But today's its day. Whatever the hell it means. Digital Doc is calling this an all-star chat. I don't know about that. Oh, I like that hype emote that you got there, Blaze. 10 out of 10 from Kate Zaid already this morning. Kate, what kind of coffee are you drinking this morning? Scott Chick's taking a swing saying it has something to do with numbers, and Aura saying numeracy is maths. Why can't we just call it math then? Huh? Mathematics is already a long word. What was wrong with just using that one? Huh?
They had to be fancy.
I guess. Ugh. Frustrating. I got some stories for you this morning. Most of them are entertainment based. Issa Rae is going to be doing something cool for HBO Max. We'll have the ABC fall TV schedule with a new series and a Wonder Years reboot. That's kind of cool. And we'll also tell you about snail slime soap. Everyone's been trying to keep their hands so clean. Would you switch over to snail slime soap?
Nope.
You don't even know what it is.
Nope, not gonna do it. Sounds gross.
Man. Topic of the day. Well, if you haven't had your coffee at Kate, maybe you can grab a National Juice Slush Day. National Juice Slush Day.
Juice Slush.
It's a very big mouthful. I'm honestly not entirely sure this is actually a slushy, but I decided to say, hey, how big of a fan of slushies are you? Because I always go to Sonic. Sonic's that place that always talks about slushies. It's a place that you drive in, you get food, they have car hops and all this stuff, and I always get milkshakes, so I never ever get slushies, and they're like famous for slushies, so yeah.
Yeah, slushies are yummy.
They are. Have you ever been to like the 7-Eleven, grab a slushie?
So is this other team not playing? Oh, what'd you do that for?
Because their other team's not playing, and I wanted to make it tougher for you. Well, look at that. What's sad is I'm so happy that you decided to jump on the purple bandwagon with me, but we're gonna have to change our car colors to be more of the yellowish orange, because now that it's all labeled with gaming morning show all over the place, we gotta be on brand, right? I mean, jeez.
Yeah, but our secondary color is like the correct orange. It's just purple, because purple's good.
Purple's the best color. Aura said, I've been to Sonic once and I enjoyed it. Bear in mind, we don't have them in the UK. Yeah, is there any place that's well known for slushies in the UK? Like, again, a 7-Eleven, a convenience store? Do you have ices there? Anything like that? You can't drink
My
coffee?
issue-
Oh, sorry. Blaze said something about not being able to drink coffee.
Well, that's sad.
What's your issue?
My issue with Sonic is I don't go there often enough, and they have a bunch of like tasty sounding drinks and slushies and stuff that I always have like difficulty making a decision.
They do.
Because I want to try a bunch of them, but it's not like, oh, well, I'll get this one this time because next time I'll get this one, because by the time I go again, I will have totally forgotten what I got and what I wanted to try.
True. They do have a huge menu, chat. If you've never been to a Sonic, they have a lot of them. Yeah, Scott Chick, I did say snail slime. Snail slime soap. I'm so sorry. But you do love the smell. See, and I do think most coffee smells really, really good. Like, there's a lot of fun, like, going into a coffee shop and just getting the perfume, if you will, of coffee. So yummy.
Coffee shops are a good place for smelling.
Peekaboo from Lady K. Good moron to you, Lady K. It is good to see you on Gaming Morning Show.
Top of the moron.
I can get slush puppies at the local Chippy and Tango Ice Blast if I go to the cinema. Yeah, those are good. Man, we have another person who's just AFK.
People can't handle us. We're too good.
I don't think that's true.
People see our
They're back.
sweet purple cars and they just get intimidated.
As they should. Well, I knocked you out of the way and also missed the shot. So, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is like a juice slush. That's gonna be a really hard one today. Juice slush.
Nailed it. First try.
I think is like a Welch's brand thing. So I think this is one of those days of the day that was created by the company that makes the juice, if you know what I mean. But
Gotcha.
yeah. But I want
Still
to
like
talk about slushies. I do really like ices, which are
Mhm.
like the most basic of slushy.
Yeah. They are yummy, especially on like a nice hot summer day.
Summer day makes me feel fine. Oh crap, I've screwed that up. I'm so sorry. Big trend around here for liquor stores to have boozy slushies to go. Wait, what? To go? You can get in your car and grab a boozy slushie?
I'll try it.
Yeah, my red shirt is very much blending in. I just wanted to say, Sean, on that last play, thank you so much for trusting me to defend our goal. I didn't, but you trusted me, and that's what matters.
Oh,
So, Scott Chick, are you suggesting you can't see me?
nice work.
How about now?
Camouflage.
Where'd Hefty go? Is
The
that
view
his
from my
chair?
camera the view from my camera is great.
Is it just his chair? That's nuts. His chair plays video games. His chair has a very good voice, too. How about some voice flattery?
I want to see how long you can hold this up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even here. It's just my chair. There's nothing to hold. There's nothing to hold up because I'm clearly not here. Oh my god. Everything's fine.
Oh, nice try.
You're welcome. I'm a chair.
Get in there.
Yay, we scored. Does anyone know I'm here?
No, I don't think they're on to you.
Big ol' styrofoam cup of boozy slushy to go. And you just have to promise you won't drink until you get home? That's all you have to do? Hey, Laugh, where do you live?
Nice work.
Oof. Yeah, that is really uncomfortable.
Ryan's back.
No, I'm just my head. Ooh. Look at my floating head.
Spooky.
Ooh. Ah, see, Scott Chick can see me. I just appreciate the fact you were worried about me, Scott Chick. You were like, oh no, is Hefty okay? It's just his chair.
It's a good chair though.
Is it? It's an old
a
chair. It's a chair that I am here to sit in, so that's good. So, yeah, we got that.
It keeps you up.
All right. So Limeade was one of the things that we brought up on Lemonade Day, and then at some point, I can't remember if it was Kayla or someone else who finally broke, was like, I just want to point out that y'all have been talking about how much you like Limeade, which is not lemonade. I can't remember if that you was Kayla or not, but that's the other thing that Sonic is well known for is their Limeade. I don't think I helped us there. All right, we're winners, chat. Today, Gaming Morning Show is one of life's winners. How about that? It is now 6:22 on the West Coast. It is 9:22 on the East Coast. 2:22 For those watching in the UK, thanks for being with us, Sean and Ryan, this morning for the first hour. Miss Thea will be along for the final hour. Mike is on vacation. I didn't mention that yet. Mike on vacation all week. Will be back with us on Monday's show. K-Laugh emphasizing, Limeade is not lemonade. Yes, we've
Correct.
sorted this out. We need to get Bob to say this one too, because we've learned.
A calzone is not a pizza.
We've also learned.
A crepe is not a pancake.
And Limeade is not lemonade. We're just setting some ground rules, chat. It's important, okay? So, is this better, Scott Chick, when I'm more full screen? Because that's orange, and this is red. The difference is vibrant.
It does like to blend in on that camera.
It's weird. It's almost like if someone's close to the background and they're laughing really hard, that their face blends into the background. Because one is slightly red, and the other one is red.
No, that's different.
I think it's pretty much the same. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
In fact, when you get like that, you actually turn a similar color as your shirt.
That's not true. Oh, floating head. Good to see you, Chad FM. Good morning to you. Yes. I did notice that the first time I got this shirt and I was wearing it for the show. I was like, yeah, it really does blend in. This would a producer for traditional TV would be like, you can't wear that. But I want to. Probably have one, to be honest. I could just get a hat that's also the exact same color, and then it'd be just like my
you
face.
can just be face.
They call me
we'll
the
get you some. We'll get you some orange headphones.
That was my boxing name back in the day. Was the face. Ryan, the face. Digital Doc has a formal request asking us for 24-hour stream of Mike lounging at the beach. We would love to submit that request formally, and to do so, we will refer you to Look It's Mike O on Twitch, and you can watch Mike lounging at the beach for 24 hours on that stream. I don't know if I want to watch Mike for 24 hours. You have any idea what Mike would wear to the beach?
For some reason, I imagine him think like those full, like short to shirt onesie bathing suits from like olden times.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Like I imagine him going to the beach in that for some reason.
I'll tell you a story about one of my last days of high school in a swimsuit after the news. So we got that coming up. Cosplay Little Mermaid, according to Chat FM. Sure, yeah. You know, at Look It's Mike O, you can do a lot of those things. Hefty almost reminds me of Cromulans from Rick and Morty, the floating heads. You'll have to take your word for that one. I don't know. Is Superphonic here, Rick and Morty expert? I think there's more than just Super people. A lot of y'all watch Rick and Morty. All right. Scott Chick, I got your snail slime soap story after the news. It's time to get informed. 6:25 on the West Coast. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 19th, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. We got some updates today. First one being Xbox Game Pass, which starting today, they've added 15 new games, which new game day on Xbox Game Pass is always an exciting day. Let's look through this, see what kind of fun things we have. We have Peggle 2 available on the cloud starting tomorrow. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville tomorrow. Man Eater out on cloud, console, and PC on the 25th. Joyride Turbo on the 27th. Slime Rancher on the 27th. That game's a super chill game, so if you need a new game to just kind of zone out and play, Slime Rancher is one worth checking out. That's available on the PC starting on the 27th.
Is that snail slime soap rancher?
No, because that's gross. Dragon Quest Builders 2 came out earlier this month. FIFA 21 earlier this month. Steep earlier this month, which is the like mountain sports game if you want to go do some snowboarding and whatnot. And then Psychonauts earlier this month, among many others. So check out the full list in the link we provided if you have Xbox Game Pass and play some fun games. Something else, another long list that we got that we're not going to read all of. Summer Games Done Quick 2021 has posted its schedule for their event this year. And it's, as always, it looks amazing, and it's super exciting. So I'm excited to watch a bunch of Summer Games Done Quick this year. The charity event will feature over 100 full tilt sprints through games famous and obscure, with the proceeds raised going to Doctors Without Borders. So if you haven't checked out a Games Done Quick event in the past, we've talked about it quite a bit previously. We're going to talk about a lot about it this year again, so I highly suggest checking that out. That will be taking place in July. Believe the dates are the 4th through the 11th, and there's a bunch of good games. So a couple ways that I recommend consuming Games Done Quick. It's really fun to watch live. It was the most fun to watch live when it could actually be like a full event in person, because you had that crowd energy, and you just the way they set it up with one person running the game, and then they have like their couch of people that are kind of going to do commentary over the game. It's cool. You kind of get an inside look into what the speedrunners are doing, because sometimes watching them is confusing, but when someone breaks it down and you really get a sense of how hard the stuff they're doing is, that's really cool. And it's they always raise just a ton of money for the charities that they play for. So watch it live if you're interested in that, but at least keep your eyes posted for the list. We'll post the link here, and it has a link to the full schedule, and look in there and think of like games you'd like to watch speedrun, and then you can go back and watch the VODs for those as well. So check it out. Formula 1 2021 is something we've talked a little bit about, because Ryan and I are excited for the game. It comes out in July, and we got some more information about their deluxe edition, which puts all-time greats in the career roster. The premium digital deluxe edition lets players choose from 7 all-time greats in their racing team's second driver in the My Team single player career mode. But because they're legendary drivers, you can't just slot them in and expect to win right away. You have to work to acquire the drivers. So you have to build up your team, get into a good place so that you can afford these amazing drivers for your team and then dominate. There's Felipe Massa, Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna, Alan Prost. There's a lot of commentary between these. Jensen Button, Nico Rosberg, and David Coulthard. So,
it's unfortunate that they didn't include a legendary driver, Lewis Hamilton, in the Legends, because Lewis is, of course, not driving anymore, right? And that means that other teams will currently have a chance to win races still?
Nope.
Maybe?
Nope, he's still there.
No.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Number one game out today, Aerial Knights Never Yield, out on Switch and PC. The little bit of looking, I think today it's out on PC and Switch, and coming very soon to Xbox and PlayStation. Because I couldn't find it on the PlayStation Store. It just said announced but not scheduled yet. So, but it is out, and we played it yesterday, and you'll see the rest of it sometime today. The game's fantastic. The visual style is great, and the music is top notch. That's what got your attention, Ryan, early on, was the music, and the music just is so good. Different track for each level, and they're. Oof. I found when I was playing it, I was spending more time like getting lost in the music than anything else. And there were stretches where it's like kind of forgot I was even playing the game because I was just enjoying the music so much. But the gameplay is really fantastic. I kind of go through kind of my analysis of it as I'm playing, especially that second half. But it's a really good balance of it's difficult, but it doesn't punish you too much. You can kind of get into a flow and you just roll with it. So a lot of fun game. It's pretty short. It is about the length of like an action movie. I think if you were just focused on playing it and not trying to stream it and talk at the same time, you can get through it in like an hour to an hour and a half. And then there's a little bit of replay value in terms of like harder difficulties. The only gripes I had with the game were all like logistics stuff. And I don't know if the copy I had, being a beta, didn't have as many of the like features through the menus. But stuff like at the end of the level, I'd like it if it gave you a chance to pop back into the main menu so you can look at the outfits you unlocked. There wasn't a place to change like the volume level if you needed to turn that down, although you can turn it off, but like if you could adjust the levels of the music, that would be helpful at times. Stuff like that. But the game itself, top notch, so highly suggest you check that out. Also out today, Outbreak Endless Nightmares out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and Switch. 0 Degrees out on Switch. Sunless Skies Sovereign Edition out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. Crossroads Inn out on Xbox One. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe out on PC.
Nice work.
You are one of life's winners.
I just tweeted this out, and you can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. It said something about celebrating an anniversary. I don't know if it's out just on Mac today. So Name of the Morning might have been out a year ago, and the source is wrong. But I'm just going to believe you wholeheartedly, Sean, and just go straight up. Congratulations, Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe. You're a Name of the Morning. I don't care. Maybe you're releasing like an update today. I don't care. Okay? You're our Name of the Morning, damn it, and we care about you. So
I just trust my list.
I just was trying to find like what's said the thing about an anniversary. And I got really freaked out. Maybe I'm just not reading all the thing. But what I will say is that watching you play Aerial Knights Never Yield was really cool. The music is awesome. There was one point we clipped it too. It's somewhere in our clips. You accidentally were full camera. Basically, you had like 2/3 of the screen full with your camera. And so you had said earlier in your stream, you're like, it's probably good that I'm not on camera right now because I'm just bopping to the music. And then sure enough, because you accidentally were on camera, you're sitting here at one point just doing the runner thing and just like, and it was hilarious.
So good. It's so good. I likened the game because I was trying to describe what it was like, because you get into like a flow, and once you get out of that, it's hard to get back into it. And as you go through the game, and as I was getting into like the later levels, and they were getting more difficult, but I was also doing better. And I was trying to describe how it felt. Like you started to feel smoother. Like you were starting to like chain things together and less like react to like, okay, now I jump and now I slide and now I jump. Like it started to feel like one motion. And the best analogy I could come up with is, and I prefaced it on the video and I'm going to preface it again now. I don't do either of these. So I have no like true understanding of what I'm about to talk about. This is just like what I've heard, is the difference between like parkour and free running, because they're very similar, but parkour is like, I'm doing cool tricks and I go out and I do this trick and I do this trick, versus free running, which is more of like a flow and more of like an art form, doing those tricks but like stringing them together into something bigger. And that's totally what it felt like in the game. Is you started out doing parkour, you're like, all right, I jump over this, then I slide over this, then I jump over that, then I slide under this, and then by the end of it you're starting to feel it as like one level, and it really starts to kind of go with the music, and it's good stuff.
Yeah, at one point you said something about being like with the beat, but the beat is actually not indicative of when you're supposed to jump or anything, but you just kind of get that going, and then you have to also be able to play the game. My favorite line too is on the main menu, there's a link that says audio, or a click that you could turn the audio on or off, and you're like, I don't know why anyone would turn this audio off, because this music is great.
Anyone who touches this button is wrong.
Aerial Knights Never Yield is out today, and if you missed our interview with Neil Jones, who is the artist, designer, creator of Aerial Knights Never Yield, goes by Aerial Knight on Twitter. You can check that out on our YouTube page. We did get some shout-outs this morning to Digital.Games, Scott Chick, and Blaze. We'll have more shout-outs to come this morning. Scott Chick said, food moron to you too, Axe, who just gave us a host on Twitch. Appreciate that. Food moron to you as well. Speaking of food, it's another food-related topic on Gaming Morning Show, which is National Juice Slush Day. So we're wondering how big of a fan.
First try.
First try. Jeez. Juice Slush. It's seriously like that is one of the hardest syllable transitions out there, going from juice to slush. Ooh.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, not a big
You know,
fan.
on Cinema Sins, where he'll sometimes just like give a group of 10 sins to just get it out of the way. I feel like we should just give you like 5 mispronunciation counter today. Just get all the slushes out of the way now.
What are we at? I don't even know. Oh, we're only at 90. That's not that bad. That's not bad. Put your teeth back in, Hefty. I'm trying Juice Slush. Look at that tongue action. Slush. All right. Yeah, I promised you snail slime soap. That is a thing. Chat, I thought you were lurking. Did I bring you back in? National Dribble on the Beard Day. Sure. How's that? Is that pretty good? Slushy. See, the slushy part's the easy part's the juice slush. Oh, you want one of those patented hefty rolls as ours. Just you wait. Just you wait. Don't do those on demand. Snail slime soap. See, that's an alliterative phrase that is way easier to say. Snail slime soap. This is from Reuters. Apparently, somebody decided that this slime that was coming from snails might actually work for soap. It's a 28-year-old French artisan named Damien Desrocher, something like that. I don't have much of a French accent or interpretation of syllables, so forgive me. But he was using this quote-unquote gastropod fluid to make soap bars that he sells in local markets. He started this back in December because you just kind of lightly rub your hand on one of the thousands of snails that he keeps in an enclosure in the backyard, get some slime, and before you know it, you can make soap out of it. It's all in the dexterity of how you tickle, said Desrocher. As he extracted the slime, noting the process does not kill the animals. I only touch it with my finger. You see, it is not violent. It's simple. Before you know it, you have soap. I said snope. That's what's going to do it. Okay, fine. We'll go to 91. I at some point, I just have to give myself one because today's been kind of a train wreck of pronunciation.
It's all in the dexterity of how you tickle.
That's all it is. That's how you do it.
I only touch it with my finger. You see, it's not violent.
Apparently, this person was a former Air Force computer technician. Started farming snails in northern French town of Wahagnis. Wahagnis. And it was a form of returning to nature. Again, snail slime soap available. Scotch. Here, Snaily, Snaily, Snaily. I'll give you the link to the story. I figured the first 4 paragraphs would actually describe more of how the soap works, but I guess it's
I don't even think it matters at that point. You got the important part.
The headline should have been more about tickling the snails.
It's not violent.
It's not. No, it's very tender and loving. Oh, yes, so Chad FM's going to draw a bath for his wife. Go with full snails and rose petals. Honey, why are there snails in my bath? Because I love you. Who wants a tickle? So snail slime soap slushies, anyone? Anyone?
Count me in.
I like how it puts up the the teams that are playing now as like a title graphic.
And it's messed up again, and it's backwards. It made us their blue and they are our purple. And I think it called them Gaming Morning Show.
Oh, I think it did. Yeah, that's funny. Sure is. That's. Oh yeah, that's romance. If you want Chat FM, I can do some like pre-recorded lines of soothing sounds such as romance, and then you can play those whilst wife is in the bath, kind of as like romantic background music. Would you like me to do that for you, Chat FM? I can do that.
I don't think anyone wants to do that.
No, that's not. You're not gonna take me up on that offer. I was told say 10 times faster. Juice Slush, Juice Slush, Juice Slush. No, not gonna happen. So there's that, which is happening. Raspberry Juice Slushy is brought up by K-Laugh. That would probably be a pretty good one. Ooh, watermelon. Master Jordy, good moron to you. Yes, watermelon slush. Yeah, that could be pretty top-notch, to be honest. Like a watermelon limeade actually could be pretty good. Oh, why'd I pop that high? I was out of the boost.
Whoa, how'd it do that?
I don't know, man. I don't know anything about how this whole thing happens.
It looked it like glitched through you to go a different direction from on my screen.
We're gonna go a different direction. Tickling snails with his finger. Yep, that's something he said for sure. Let me tickle you so you can slime me. That just made me think of Ghostbusters, actually. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, okay. So Chat FM starting to suggest that another revenue stream for Gaming Morning Show could be me doing videos, like cameo.
Like a cameo.
Yeah, we can see. Romance. You know, I am
You
still
wouldn't need to be on cameo. They could just clip all the random stuff we say.
true. I'm still surprised Kiki Lowe hasn't called for the second iteration of Love Royale, so that she can already like secure my services instead of having her cousin Romance be the host. I can just do dubs over the top of it. So
I like it.
you say that now, Aura, and you'd be amazed how quickly this can become a 6-3 game.
True. Ooh, we got it past him.
I stole,
Nice
stole your
work.
goal.
Ah, you got it in there.
National Juice Slush. That sounded like Christopher Walken for a second. National Juice Slush Day. It's gone now. It was there for a second. I'm clipping that just so I can remember that I might have some Christopher Walken impressions available to me.
It's in there somewhere.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Coming in. Oh, never mind. You don't need me. You got the side swipe down.
Not with that one time. So
One
Chat-
for one.
Aura's
For
really gassing this up though. We're actually making it look like it's real. We still have 3 minutes left in this game. We're scoring a lot of goals. Oh, I almost had it deflected.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
Do we have any birthdays to celebrate in terms of community birth? We've had a pretty slow community birthday last couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently nobody was breeding in the streamer community. Although we had auras in April. Well, that's still like, that was over a month ago. Nice job.
Nice. I just dribbled it in.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, should I screen for you? Like,
He exploded me. I think he was going for the ball,
Yeah.
but hit me, and so it just went on in. That was great.
that's sure. I was not expecting it to be this 6'3", so.
You didn't
6'3"
call
match.
6'3", though.
6'3" matches my height. Oh, you ruined it. No, Miss Theo's going to join us coming up in the 7 o'clock hour, so we have that coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Miss Theo's doing a fundraiser. They have some cool things going on. If you're not able to order egg rolls, because only doing those in the LA area, you can make donations of $25 or more and be involved in some raffles. Theo is a musician, Reiki master, has a whole lot of talents, and so some of the stuff that is in the raffle, if you will, reflect that, because that's something, you know, that Theo offers. So I think there's a shirt in there from one of her prior albums. There's a Reiki session, like a full-blown hour-long Reiki session that you can do. Oh no, I went way too wide. So that's still available. Instagram.com/IamMissTheo. We'll talk more to Theo about that specifically coming up when Theo's here. So.
I'm bullying this guy on accident. I did not mean it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I ruined it.
Two little mice fell in a bucket of slushy. Christopher Walken's famous speech, right? Yeah, sure. I'll work on that. I'll work on that for you, Chat FM. I'll see if I can make that a reality. And then, of course, 10 a.m. Pacific time today, our friend Pib Jinky is going to have an outdoor music stream. So Pib went to full-time music streaming as far as, you know, in terms of any time that Pib's on. Pib is music streaming. Outdoor stream today. No, I just really stopped that from going toward the net. And so pretty excited for that, because hadn't done it before. It's a brand new thing that Pib's doing. So be sure to check that out. 10 a.m. Pacific time today. I tried to make it kind of a little bit of a, almost like a garden party in a way. So I propelled you right into it.
I'm sad that I have to work today, because I'd like to watch more of that.
Yeah, you had last Wednesday off. Just picked the wrong Wednesday.
I know. But I'll be able to throw it on at work at least for a little bit. Nice finish. We're starting to get a little bit of a rhythm in this game.
You say that, and then the next game's gonna be. Just kidding. Oh, that was with my tail feather.
Yeah, no, you're doing
How about
great.
that? Some would call it a spoiler or a back end, but I called it a tail feather.
I like it.
Which wasn't that a song like back in the day, like something shake your yes it was super yes. Okay, that looks like we were just flexing because I jumped over your car as you're dribbling it down from the road. Well, I'm happy that Friends won. Champions are friends! And it's not even spelled Freens! We are the Freens! Super. So happy that you caught that one. Oh, it's 6:51. Damn, look at the time flies by. I am Ryan. That is Sean. 9:51 out on the East Coast. It is now 2:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Yeah, sorry. Big unlucky GMS, right? Can't win a Rocket League game to save their lives. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was a good game. So yeah, Pib coming up at 10 a.m. We'll have Miss Theo coming up in the next hour as well. Let's take a look at birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat, because we would like to celebrate with you. Rocker Pete Townsend. Isn't Pete Townsend from The Who?
Yes.
I think so, right? Yeah, I think it's from The Who. Celebrating a 76th birthday today. Singer and actress Grace Jones turns 70 today. Let's see. What else is going on? NBA's Kevin Garnett, 45. And for some reason, this one sticks with me because Kevin Garnett was like, when I was still in high school, you know, was going in No, I was even younger than that. Was going into the NBA as an 18-year-old, or pretty young. Maybe it was 19 or something. Was out of high school. And so just the fact that Kevin Garnett is 45 years old today makes me think anything is possible. Anyone? Lonely
Anything
Island.
is possible.
Lonely Island. Like Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. Rapper Yo Gotti is 40 today. Comedian Michael Che is 38. Weekend Update on SNL has been a staple of that program forever, and they went through some iterations. I thought that Jimmy Fallon and Tina Fey were pretty good, kind of more in the modern era, but it was a lot better like back in the day. And I think that Michael Che and Colin Jost have turned it back into a really, really strong segment. So Michael Che is pretty witty.
For sure. I love it when he breaks.
Yes.
Like, there's some people that are annoying when they can't hold it together and break all the time. Jimmy Fallon. But there's something about when they get Michael Che and he breaks. It's just so funny.
Show me one time that Jimmy Fallon has broken character. Just one time, chat. Show me one time that Jimmy Fallon's broken character. Ever. Ever. I dare you to find one time. He's really bad at it. But it's also hilarious. One of the best breaking characters of all time. I mean, there was obviously when Jimmy was cracking up during the Blue Oyster Cult thing, but that wasn't actually really that funny because of the breaking of the character. But the Debbie Downer skit at Disneyland or Disney World, I think Lindsay Lohan's in that one, but Jimmy Fallon's there too. And is it Rachel Drask, I think, is who played Debbie Downer? And she usually never breaks character. And just like from the get, for some reason, that skit, she couldn't hold it together.
So good.
And everyone lost it. Singer Sam Smith. More alliteration. Damn. Singer Sam Smith turns 29 today.
Do you think he wants a juice slushy?
Excuse me. Got a strawberry juice slush for singer Sam Smith with some slime snail soap.
What a day.
What is happening? Do you see the fun
Today's show brought
fact?
to you by the letter S.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Ass.
Yes, Bob. Yes, S. Did you see the fun fact for Sam Smith?
Yeah, related to singer Lily Allen.
That's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's a good one.
And I can't believe they're all related to the Olsen twins, which is crazy.
I'm just glad the fun fact wasn't like Sam Smith sings music, has recorded albums.
Maybe,
Thanks, fun
Jack.
fact.
Maybe. I don't feel like we were, but man, just silly this morning. Digital Duck, more cowbell. More cowbell. That's all I have on my list. Oh, actually, I take that back. Historical birthday. Malcolm X had a birthday on May 19th, 40 years old or around that, 1925 to 1965 when he was assassinated. But human rights activists had a historical birthday on May 19th.
Let's see. Actor James Fox is 82. Don't confuse him with Jamie Foxx, who's not 82.
What about Matthew Fox?
No, no one cares about Matthew Fox. Johns Hopkins, historical birthday.
See,
Andre the Giant.
Ooh, Andre the Giant had a birthday today. Andre the Giant in Princess Bride, low-key, amazing performance.
Yeah.
Honestly. Inconceivable. So, Chat FM, I don't know what that not pulling up to her bumper means. But I also had another source that had Grace Jones of 73 today as well, but I just went with the main source that we usually use, which said 70. So maybe somewhere between 70 and 73. All right, Super.
Maybe she's both.
Challenge accepted. Superphonics says singer Sam Smith successfully survived several sleeps. I get bonus points because I added in super. Damn it.
I got him.
You suck. Scott Chick, I suspect the other half is trying to get my attention. I don't think he realizes I'm not paying attention. Hey, if you need us to have a conversation with the significant other, we will tell them, hey, you know what? That person's busy watching Gaming Morning Show. It's just one of those services we provide. Bonus points.
K-Laugh provided you bonus points, and then we had to immediately take them away.
I put a mispronunciation up there. That I can't believe that I got tripped up trying to recap how successfully I said it. This day in gaming history, 96, Sony drops the price of the PlayStation in the US from $299 to $199. I found this interesting because wasn't it like only a year after it came out? Didn't the PlayStation 1 come out like 95? So if that's true, like that's a pretty dramatic price drop just a year into the thing. It might have come out in 94, but I swear the PlayStation was 95.
It was 94, but it was December 94.
Yeah. So that's I mean, we're halfway through 96 and they discount the price. And then made me think of the Saturn, which was so overpriced. So I don't know. Okay, more update from Scott Chick Significant. Hopping about with the VR headset on, huffing and puffing about how certain Beat Saber song is hurting his arms. Well, then don't play that song, dude. 1999, LucasArts releases a Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for the Nintendo 64. That was probably the... What were those things in Phantom Menace with the...
Pod Racer.
Pod Racer, yeah.
Mhm.
Go Pod Racer.
That game's good. That
Go
game's
Pod Racer.
fantastic.
Go Pod Racer, go. 2008, Nintendo launched the Wii Fit exercise system. It was only in New York City, apparently, initially, according to kbolson.com. You get it for $90, and it came with a game and a balance board. Balance board was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it was, that whole concept, I think, was pretty good. We played it for some time.
Yeah. I ended up buying one secondhand, and the one thing that I still know that I learned from my balance board was when you first started doing Wii Fit, when you stand on it, it tried to have you center. You're like, it's not your center of gravity, but like lean forward, lean side to side, like get yourself as centered as you can, like vertically. And it made me realize how much I always kind of put my weight on the heels. Mm-hmm. And so now, even to this day, like when I'm standing up at like a standing desk, I try to make myself lean more forward, and it's still because of the balance board. So
good job, Nintendo.
Digital Doc, have a good meeting. Thanks for the lurk. Suff said the price of the PS5 is actually high here in Australia. It went out of stock. Really? The PS5's out of stock? No, I don't believe you.
They're myths.
I mean, Sean has one, so. Do you want Suff? Do you want Sean to send you his?
You have to beat Returnal though.
The U.S. has them all. I don't know if that's true. You'd probably know. We probably have the lion's share, I imagine.
I think scalpers worldwide have them all.
That's true. That's true. Jack says, someone tell Nintendo about the concept of dropping prices.
Yeah, they don't believe in that.
Okay. We'll work on it, Seth. We'll get a plan together. So, 2009, THQ released the UFC Undisputed game. Same year. No, that was... Okay, that tricked me out. So, this says 2009, THQ releases the UFC Undisputed 2009 video game. And 2009 is exactly below my other 2009 on my screen, so it made me think it was a separate line item. That was well done. I tricked myself. In 2017, Nintendo released Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia video game for Nintendo 3DS. That's your This Day in Gaming History.
Nice.
All right. What's our agenda for today? It's 7:02 on the West Coast, 10:02 on the East. I know Miss Theo's jumping in. What's your agenda? Do you got to run?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
out of here.
Okay. So Sean's taking off, but full shows tomorrow and Friday?
Full shows tomorrow and Friday.
Sweet. Chat.
That's
We
gonna be
get
great.
Sean for both of them. So until then, everyone say goodbye to Sean. Goodbye.
Bye.
He'll be back, though, at least virtually on our YouTube page later today to give away, not to give away, to show us the last chapters of Aerial Knights Never Yield. So that's coming up later today. All right, everyone says goodbye to Sean. Outdoor music stream from Pib coming up at 10 a.m. Pacific time today, so be sure to say hi from GMS when you get over there. We can't raid because we're off about an hour too early, but you can always say hi from GMS and let Pib know that we're hanging out and got Pib's back as Pib continues the music streams. That's an old thing. I should probably update this as I play games and I sing music, but a full-time music streamer now is what Pib's doing. Yeah, next hour we will have a top 10 list related to National Juice Slush Day. So stick around for that. Blue raspberry was always an intriguing flavor for slushies, in my opinion. So I liked watermelon. I think it was Jordy with watermelon slushy, though. That sounds like something I might actually pick up today. So we got that. We got sports coming up next hour as well. Should be a lot of fun. So stick with us. Hour number 2 of Gaming Morning Show coming your way in just a little bit. It's 7:03 now on the West Coast. I am Ryan. We're on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Back in a sec.
He said, "Your liver's got stale, everything is new. Nobody's asking you, nobody knows about you. Liver's got stale, you're doing bigger things, and from what I can see, you're doing everything." Now I'm seeing everything different than I ever see before. I'm just real and different than I've ever felt before. And yeah, the fact that I present myself in a new place, but here I am just doing everything that it takes. Now I see everything is changing so differently, and I just wanna be something better than me. Could ever imagine I would become of a young girl who was obsessed with nothing, just living on. Now I'm living in Scottsdale. Everything has changed. I've got more friends with me than I ever thought could be. Living in Scottsdale has done it for me. Everything better than Lake City ever did, you see. Living in Scottsdale is like a dream. A 13-year-old girl would close her eyes and see. Living in Scottsdale has changed the way I see myself, and you know it's everything. Strolling in the darkness, yeah, all night. Need nobody's help 'cause I'm
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, sometimes Twitter, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. That is Miss Theo. I am Ryan. Good morning to you, Miss Theo.
Good moron. How's everybody doing today?
You know, I think we're pretty okay by and large. It is a National Juice Slush Day. So, I think it's actually like a Welch's branding thing. So it's not a slushy, but I didn't have the heart to go forward with a Juice Slush Day alone. So I just decided to make the topic of the day: how big of a fan of slushies are you in general?
Well, what a coincidence, because I'm drinking a slushie in my cup.
In your coffee cup. Your teacup is now a slushy cup. Well, there you go. Lady K already wants to know. It's a slushy, Lady K.
Good morning, Lady K. It's been too long.
It has been too long.
It is lavender chamomile tea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lavender chamomile tea.
See, okay, so why don't you just start, like, making up, like, voice slogans for, like, brands, and we can just start sending them out. You never.
I don't know how many brands are looking for a sexy R&B radio voice messaging. Be like, oh yeah, today buy the brand new Ford F-150.
Hey, man.
With hundreds of pounds of payload. Like, I don't think anyone's looking for that.
Ooh, that chassis.
Oh yeah. The largest chassis in all of its class.
So I used to work for Winnebago. So yeah.
You have as many random jobs as Mike.
Yes, I do. You know, and so like my job was I used to produce their like web videos, but then also I was an account manager for the agency that did their brochures, and I went to a couple RV like conventions. Oh my god.
That's so much fun.
All day I was like, assist door handle, chassis. I was like, oh my gosh.
It sounds like you knew more about Winnebagos than you ever had hoped to know.
Yes. Yeah. Good old times.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've in the past sold industrial supplies, and that's how I felt the entire time doing that. Was like, I don't have a clue what the hell you're asking me to find for you, but I will look for it and I will find it for you, because no interest and no knowledge whatsoever.
Exactly.
We all had weird jobs. Some of us still have weird jobs, and it's weird for you to hang out with us on Gaming Morning Show chat, but you do it anyway, and we appreciate that. Yeah, Bob's gonna have to redo some lines, because right now, Mike job number 46. I don't think we ever did pinpoint that one. I know the last one that Mike, me, and Sean did together.
Mike job number 4073.
That's true. That was true, Bob. That was the job that we all did together, was 4073. So, yeah. Lady K said, oh, nice. Calming in many ways. Lavender, good for balancing hormones in women.
Yes, it is. Yes.
And Scott Chick's giving us the Beat Saber saga continues. So Scott Chick's significant was playing Beat Saber on the virtual reality headset and complaining about a song. I beat his high score on that song. Well, that's quieted him down quite a bit.
Oh wait.
Scott Chick.
Put
your significant in their place, okay?
Nice.
Make it happen. As long as you got him to quiet down, like that's a good thing. So, yeah. We've talked about slushies. So Master Jordy and I think, are kind of aligned, Theo. I think a watermelon slushie's in my future today. Ooh. Or as Jordy said, watermelon slushy. Okay. Do you have a go-to slushy flavor?
Yum. I didn't even know they had a watermelon one because that would probably be it. Now, if they make it taste right, because sometimes like it's a borderline like too artificial tasting.
Yes. That reminds me a little bit of like watermelon bubblegum.
Yeah.
Yeah. That watermelon's a little too... Okay, listen, I like it. I'm not going to fool you. I like the artificial watermelon flavor for the gum, but I know what you mean. The slushy can't taste like that.
It's a fine line between too artificial.
Yes.
Like, I had last night. I had I don't know if you guys have a Sprouts around.
A what?
Guys. A Sprouts. It's like it's a grocery store, but it's like in between like a regular food store and like a Whole Foods.
Did you
like
say it's
in between?
a Sprouts?
Sprouts.
Sprouts, like the vegetable, if you will.
Yeah,
Or
like
the-
alfalfa sprouts.
Yeah. No, we don't.
Yes.
No, we don't. We don't have one of those.
Okay. And you know what? Now that I told you that, I don't remember why I.
But I was saying artificial watermelon flavor.
Oh yes, they sell watermelon. They make their own like watermelon licorice. And I was really excited.
Yummy.
Right, so I got a whole bag, and then I was like sharing it with my friends, and I took a bite into it. I was like,
Oh
tastes
no.
artificial, like too artificial, like plastic. You know what I mean?
I would have got sucked into that. Good morning
Well-
to you, Gabe Pride. It is good to see you on Gaming Morning Show. I had a chance to lurk on your stream. I wasn't able to watch. That might actually be the day before last. I know you were on yesterday, but I think I was lurking in your stream the day before. Either way, it's good to see you this morning. And our recent winner of Aerial Knights Never Yield soundtrack, which is the game that's out today, Sushi Love Chan, has joined us. Hello there. There is a slush truck outside of your apartment. What?
What?
How did you find the apartment that has the slush truck?
How is there a slush truck? Where are you?
Sushi's in Toronto, right? I want to go to the slush truck. Man,
Everything's
jealous.
cool is in Canada.
Hey, look, Aerial Knight. Look how Aerial Knight's doing. So this is the creator, artist, developer of Aerial Knights Never Yield, which, you can see that YouTube video. Morning, thanks again for featuring Never Yield the other day. Here is a Steam code if anyone in chat would like to check it out. Look at that, y'all. You can go get the game this morning straight from Aerial Knight. That's super kind of you. Thank you very much.
So nice.
I am going to pin that atop our Facebook gaming comments. So if you do go to facebook.com/gamingmorningshow, you'll be able to see that there. That's so kind of you. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate you doing that. Let's see. Go here, do this.
Looks like we got Lady K's fun fact
All right.
of the
I know you
day.
love the Lady K facts of the
I
day, so I'm going to
do.
let you take this. You go ahead.
It came in early today. Thank you, Lady K. Fun fact, you get the same amount of vitamins from 1 liter, I'm guessing 1 liter, of fruit juice as you would 250 milliliters of fruit juice and... Wait. Okay, so I'm going to continue. So drinking more than 250 milliliters is actually harmful. Oh, as the sugars in the fruit are released and enforced the moment the cells are ruptured in the juicing process, then it is... Okay, wow.
You there? You got this. I believe in you.
I get it. I get what you're saying, Lady K. So just don't drink as much as you actually need to. Amazing.
All right, so
Yay.
so go and read it one more time, and I'm going to play our sounder. I mean, this is a whole produced segment. We're going to do this right on the first try. Which, by the way, you missed me getting 2 mispronunciations this morning because I couldn't say Juice Slush. So
Okay, shall we do this again? Okay.
Run it back.
Fun fact of the day from Lady K. One more time. I will read it word for word as best as I can. Fun fact. You get the same amount of vitamins from 1 liter of fruit juice as you would 250 milliliters of fruit juice. And so drinking more than 250 milliliters is actually harmful. As the sugars in the fruit are released and force the moment the cells are ruptured in the juicing process than if you were eating the fruit. Does that...
Lady K, fact of the day.
it works.
Yeah, forgive me. I was, forgive me. I'm reading. Yes.
So Aerial Knight said that is one code. So now battle to the death, chat. So Aerial Knight comes in here and chooses chaos. All right, fine. I'll tell you what. We'll do this. All right. I will do exclamation point winner. This is on Twitch only. Okay. And whoever is selected Gaming Morning Show will also buy you a copy of Aerial Nights Never Yield. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do exclamation point winner, and then at the end of the show, I'll connect with you on our Discord. If it comes up Gaming Morning Show or Hefty Goof, we'll re-roll. It's not a raffle. It's just me using this very unscientific feature of the bot that we have in here. Here we go. Exclamation point winner. Lady K is going to get a copy of Aerial Nights Never Yield. We will work on getting you a Steam code or a PlayStation code. Hey, Neil, since you're in the chat, Sean did our Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news this morning, and we talked about your game coming out today. Is it, in fact, on the PlayStation Store and available to play today? Because we weren't 100% sure on that one. We saw it on Switch. We saw it on Steam. But if it's available on PlayStation, I know Lady K does have a PlayStation, so I could always send it to you that way, too.
PlayStation.
Okay, so around noon time today, what time zone? Is that Pacific time? So, Lady K, just connect with me on Discord if you're not on our Discord already, Eastern time. So, okay, yeah, so by the time our show is over, it sounds like we should be in pretty good shape. All right, Aerial Nights Never Yield. Also coming up today on our YouTube channel, we will have a live stream of Sean playing the final chapters of the game because the embargo on that, I think, went away about 6 a.m. this morning. So we'll have the final chapters of that coming up on our YouTube page as well. Thanks again to Aerial Knight for hanging out with us in chat and dropping in a Steam code. That was pretty cool. I pretty much just geeked that you did that. Thank you. All right, that is Miss Theo. I am Ryan. It's 7:21, so I didn't get to words on stream yet. We'll do that after our list of the day. While I get that queued up, Theo, we've been talking a lot about Aggies for Justice, which is your fundraiser that you're doing for two causes. The proceeds that you're working on, which I'll let you explain, is going to benefit those organizations supporting Stop Asian Hate and Black Lives Matter. They can find more information on your Instagram, which is I am Miss Theo. So on IG, check out that username. Give us an idea of Aggies for Justice, where we're at, because I know we started talking about this last week, and how people can still get involved if that's possible.
Yes, thank you so much for bringing that up. I appreciate it so much. I'm doing a fundraiser, making egg rolls. I grew up making egg rolls, and it's kind of like my little specialty that I do, and I love doing it once in a while. Takes a lot of work, but I love doing it, and I wanted to do it for Stop Asian Hate and Black Lives Matter because, I mean, I don't know, I'm just trying to do something, and who doesn't like to eat? So if you are in the LA area, please reach out to me to put in an order. Today is actually the last day to put in that order. But there are some people who aren't in LA who are still donating to the cause. So if you can't order and still want to donate, please find me on Instagram and I'll send you my Venmo information. And every penny that you send me is going to be sent to these organizations that support both of the causes. I'll be paying for all of the ingredients and delivery fees and everything like that out of my pocket. So everything you send goes directly to the cause. So hit me up. Greatly appreciate it. And we're only a few $100s away from reaching $1,000. So that would be great if we could get there. Yeah, that's all.
I am Miss Theo on Instagram. That is the location to find the fundraiser. So be sure to check it out. And we will also kind of follow up next week. Theo's on every Wednesday in the 7 and 8 o'clock hours. So we'll follow up next week too and hear kind of your final numbers, get an idea of how everyone's supported, maybe find out if anyone from our community ends up winning any of the raffles, which would be kind of cool.
Yes.
When are the drawings for the raffles? You have a set time
Oh,
for that
yes. The raffles. You're reminding me of so much. I'm like, oh, yeah.
yet? Good morning.
Seriously. For real. Yes, the raffles. So there's 3 raffles that I'll be giving out. For every $25 that you do donate, you get 1 raffle ticket into the pool. So the first prize is a Reiki healing session from myself. It's a $150 value, but honestly, it's a priceless value just from the healing that you get. But secondly is a high vibe Reiki dream t-shirt, custom dream t-shirt. That's one from my merch brand. And then lastly is, if you are in the LA area, some free egg rolls. But if you don't have that, then I'll send you something else.
We need to find like an egg roll plushie or something like that. Like send out a stuffed egg roll, which would be pretty tight.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes.
All right. Well, Theo, thank you for the work that you're doing there. We have the top 10 best slushies at Sonic. So we're going to focus on Sonic just because I want Sonic today. So
Wait, question. Before we get into this, Sonic, because you know they blast their ads like all across the country, even if you don't have a Sonic near you.
Yeah.
Do you guys have Sonic near you
Yes.
guys?
And here's the deal, all right? There was a lot less of them when I first moved out to the Pacific Northwest, but there were none in Montana. But there was one on the way between the two. So every time I drive home to Montana, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, had a Sonic right off the freeway. And so it was my go-to stop because I wanted a Sonic. Chat FM, Sonic is a drive-in fast food joint in the U.S., and they're famous for slushies, which is why we're talking about this. A lot of hot dogs. They do these things called blasts, which is like their equivalent of like Dairy Queen's Blizzards, but they're so much better in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Oh, their ice cream blasts are amazing. So, and
there aren't enough Sonics around for me to try.
Well, I'm surprised they're not in Southern California. Everything starts in Southern California.
It's like I feel like Sonic is more known for their commercials than their actual food.
Yeah, well, that's true. Sonic does have a lot of commercials, and Peter Gross was one of the two. I can't remember the other person's name, but they were thought for the longest time the duo that touted Sonic. So, so here's Pickle just flying in with a big old. Well, Sonic's a hedgehog. Pickle.
True.
We're just sitting here trying to have a good old time. And then you bring up the Sonic the Hedgehog reference before the final hour crew. Are you all right?
Such a fun game, by the way. That was a fun game I like playing growing up.
Well, so it was funny as Sean last night was playing Aerial Knights Never Yield. Said he's like, I want to see Sonic in this game too, so you could have Sonic running right side by the main character of the game, Wally, and you're just running across the screen. Sonic has food. I thought they just made commercials. There you go. So you and Pickle are in the same boat.
Exactly. I think I've had Sonic maybe once, and I was like,
So S3 Prototype comes in. I know Sonic, but Sonics know me better. I don't know what that means, but it's good input, and I appreciate you being here on Gaming Morning Show.
And thank you for being here.
All right. Here's the deal. This is Spoon University, which is Kate Cook, who, by the way, is a writer from the University of Southern California. So I think maybe there's got to be one down there. There's got to be one. Right?
And some maybe like Central Cali or something.
And specifically, this author opens up, growing up in Texas, I have vivid childhood memories of pulling up late to Sonic in the evening and ordering frozen, sugary, syrupy slushies. In fact, the author writes that there are 1,063,953 drink options at Sonic. And Kate was able to narrow this down to just 10. Yeah, you can ask him to mix as many combinations. And if you know there's like 53 syrups or something, you exponentially can get 1,063,953.
Who put in the time to add that up?
Hey, it is Numeracy Day. So today's the day to do those kind of things. For a full-fledged look at Numeracy Day, we now go to our hashtag Numeracy expert. Here is Miss Theo.
Numeracy?
I don't even know what it is. Scott Chick was trying to tell me it has something to do with math earlier. So the earliest of the 1HC were telling me it had something to do with math.
All right, and coming in at number 10.
Yeah, you started this off. Number 10 on this list. Best slushies to try.
0.
Yes, I'm actually surprised that it's number 10. So let's see how the rest of the list is, because I love green apple. I love green apple like flavored candies and things and whatnot. So yes, starting with the classic, they say it is green apple. It's tart sweet, and oh yeah, it says it tastes like a Jolly Rancher. I love green apple Jolly Ranchers. So tasty. Yes, no, not a fan.
So here's the thing. I had a lot of Jolly Ranchers this past spring because I needed to find something that I could consume while having a mask on, because I worked a lot of baseball and softball games over the spring. And usually it's sunflower seeds, but there's a lot more maskless time with sunflower seeds. So I kind of was trying to find something else. So I chose Jolly Ranchers. Traditionally, dislike green apple. I got done with the spring, and I was like, I think green apple might be the best Jolly Rancher that's out there. So I changed my tune over the whole spring.
Look at that. Look at that. See?
And
That's why
apparently-
green apple should be high, like, look, probably number 1.
No, right now it's number 10. Number 9
I know.
is Powerade, and Powerade is the sports drink from Coke, and it's a fine flavor. Like the blue one is the one that's featured in this picture. I don't really get that this is something that would make the top 10 list, but Blue Mountain Powerade, according to Kate Cook, is number 9 on the list. It's definitely not better than number 8, so I'm at least happy to see this next one on the list.
Oh my god. Like, again, why is green apple number 10? Okay. Oh, 8. Blue coconut. What?
Yes.
How? I haven't even, like, what?
It reminds me of like blue raspberry, but with like a heavy coconut note. That's
Yeah.
right. I'm talking about slushies like many talk about wine. So
Yeah, just swirl it. We just swirl it.
yes, just right in the styrofoam
mouth.
cup,
Yeah.
and put it in there. And
Yes. Hints of
yes,
styrofoam.
this is like spring meets summer right here, if you think about it.
We do need to have like a taste test episode.
Yeah. So blue coconut is on that list. How'd
How
they
weird.
describe it?
It's blue, but it's way more coconutty than blue. They say.
What's that mean? What's
So
blue
it's
taste
just
like?
so it tastes like coconut, but it just looks blue.
I'm confused.
7.
I know,
Frozen
okay.
sweet tea. I have never figured out sweet tea. I've tried it lots.
Oh,
I can't drink it as much as I like just straight up iced tea.
well, yeah.
So and it's weird too because I am a sugar addict, right? So you'd figure the sweeter the better. And so I've tried it in lots of places, including like North Carolina. I've tried it. Had it in
Oh.
Georgia once. So I figured like if
Oh,
I was
so
gonna
you
like
had
it
it.
anywhere, I was gonna like it there. I've never liked sweet tea, but I could see honestly frozen sweet tea actually might be pretty good because now you're going back into like
Yeah.
where sweetness really belongs in those slushies and stuff. The author writes, as a Southern girl, I certainly am partial to sweet tea, but this is a double-edged sword for me. I'm also somewhat of a sweet tea connoisseur. I've had my share of sweet teas, and Sonic's Frozen one would definitely rank toward the top of the list. It just might be the world's perfect balance of sweet, tea, and frozen.
Sounds like you know what you're gonna get next time you run into a Sonic.
I'll have to see if they have it up here. I assume I don't. I mean, it could be definitely regional, but I'll try it when I go up there.
They better, since they can make over 1 million.
1,063,952,000 combinations, and they have thousands of commercials too.
Exactly.
Good moron to you, Deeb. Thanks for being here. Kakuri, good morning to you as well. I haven't said hi at least. K-Laugh said wine slushies are technically fruit, so there's an option for us. We're doing our top 10 slushy flavors from Sonic, and we're up to number 6.
6.
6. Ooh, watermelon.
Sugar
Lime.
lime.
Watermelon. Wait, were you just singing?
Watermelon sugar lime.
A fan of Hildart Duff and Harry Clarence Styles.
Sorry.
Oh.
Our
Wow.
show loves ourselves some Harry Clarence Styles. You may not know this because you've only been on the show for a couple months now. Harry Clarence Styles is in fact originally from Arkansas. Everyone thinks that Harry Clarence Styles is from England, but in fact,
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
yeah, started out on the harpsichord, is from Toadsuck, Arkansas. So we have a lot of information about Harry Clarence Styles on the show that you won't get anywhere else. And that includes
Wow.
created the watermelon sugar high lime slushy at Sonic.
Wow. I had
Right?
no idea, you guys.
We're just here to inform,
Wow.
Theo. Just here to inform.
I learn something every day about you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, watermelon lime. Oh, it was inspired by a Pinterest post. Okay, but this writer says that she found the syrup at Sonic to be a little too sweet for my liking. See, it's that fine line, you know. Watermelon. Yeah.
Prototype.
That sounds good to me.
Prototype's telling us that they discontinued watermelon in Houston.
They did. Oh, why? Was
What?
Isn't that good? What's
No. Man. All right. Number 5 on this list is lemon berry.
5.
Lemon berry is described as slush with chunks of strawberry in it that were frozen to the bottom of the straw. It's actually not on the menu anymore, but, quote, I'm pretty sure any worker at Sonic will remember how to make this ideal combination. So if you want to try lemon berry, that's there. Man, what is I just want to make sure I have the time right. It's 7:34 on the West Coast, and we got Gonzo checking in with the final hour crew. We're like the final 90 crew, am I right? Good moron to you. And King Gray comes in with Buenos Moranias. So we're speaking moron in Spanish this morning. I'm proud of y'all. Good moron to you both. Yeah, and Kate, apparently if you're in Houston, you can't get watermelon. I hope it's just at yours, Prototype. I'm sorry to single you out. But, like, if watermelon's discontinued through the whole city, that sucks. Big watermelons, if you know what I mean. 4.
We are going to... Okay, I have to say, frozen classic limeade. that makes sense on the list. It's super refreshing, citrus on a hot day. Yes. 79 cents, it says on this particular photo here. That's a deal. Oh, yeah, that's only a one-day June. Probably a long time ago, but still.
Yeah, don't go bring in your coupon on June 8th and saying
Yeah,
Gaming Morning Show said you could get it for that price. That's
Exactly.
funny. Man, everyone's willing to bring Kate a watermelon slushie, though. So,
Oh,
what kind of stereotypes were they throwing around about your barbecues in Houston, Deeb? Can we chill out on Deeb's barbecues? Please. Come on now. But Kakuri's willing to bring one over. Oh, no, Gonzo, don't be sorry. We're happy you're here. Pickle's here, too. So, you two are what's the is it stalwarts of the final hour crew? Staples, that's the word I was looking for.
I was like, what?
Staples of the final hour crew are here 30 minutes early. You're always welcome. The last 3 on this list, pineapple real fruit, which actually sounds delightful. Frozen cherry lemonade is number 2. And number 1 is frozen peach tea. Again, I've never really liked like Arizona tea, peach tea, but I love peaches. So usually independently, I'm pretty on board. So, yeah. That's your top 10 list of from Spoon University's Kate Cook, a student at the University of Southern California, the definitive list. So,
Excuse me. You know what? In Oregon, I would love stopping at the A&W. And I don't know if very many of you have access to the A&W chains because they're rare, but those are yummy. Did you ever go there?
oh yeah, it's one of my wife's favorite spots.
Yes,
So
yes.
A&W, another like
slushy.
yeah, it's like another fast food type restaurant, but A&W root beer, right? So they have pretty easy to get root beer floats. So
Oh, so good.
I am so confused about the barbecues that are happening in Houston, but I want to go. So, yeah.
Wait, yeah, what? Because Houston, everything's open, right? Everyone's out there, right?
Digital artists are holding barbecues, and what are we talking about, Chad? Prototype said I've checked a few on the west side at least, and that's what they've told me. So about 7-ish. Look, man, Prototype, you've worked hard too to try to find if they're still around. And honestly, I've done that before too. They take something away from one spot, I want to go to all the others to make sure they're still not there. So, Lady K said I can only drink lime stuff when I'm sick now. Ever since a food poisoning incident, couldn't keep water down yet. Could keep lime cordial down. Ugh. Sorry.
Cordial. Wait, what's lime cordial?
I said cordial.
I know
didn't
what. Yes, you did. Hey, it's okay. You just live in a different world, which is cool. Because I know cherry cordial. So what's a lime cordial?
We're going to play words on stream while we continue talking about National Juice Slush Day, which got us into slushies. And Prototype, apparently, which, by the way, thanks for the follow on Twitch. You are now running around finding your pregnant wife whatever she needs, and I applaud you for that. So, nice work. If you would like to play words on stream and you've never played before, here's how this works. We're going to throw it on the stream. If you're in Twitch, all you have to do is just type your answers. We're going to find words hidden in the mixed up letters. You just throw that in the Twitch chat. If you're not on Twitch, you can play by just scanning that QR code, and it'll pull up the web browser. Bada bing, bada boom, you're in the game as well. All right, so we'll get started with that. We got to level 19 last time. We'll let you know who's cracked when it comes to this game. Makita is checking in as well. I am Ryan. That is Miss Theo. Miss Theo is a Reiki master, a musician, and photographer. Just a fantastic individual. You can find more about Miss Theo on Instagram at I am Miss Theo. Check that out for sure. And then Aggies for Justice is concluding today. Last chance to order. If you're in the Southern California area, you can get your Aggies ordered and delivered. And all the burden, the cost of that, your good friend Theo's taken on. So thank you for doing that.
My pleasure. It's an honor.
Yesterday, by the way, was No Dirty Dishes Day. So my question for you is, did you actually eat out yesterday? Did you not worry about dirty dishes on your Tuesday?
You know what's funny is I woke up this morning and I went to make my tea and I saw 2 of my dirty dishes in the sink. And I was like, oh, I gotta wash that.
Did you learn nothing from yesterday? All you had to do was just do them right before bed and you would have been fine.
But then, I passed out, so.
Suf, thanks for hanging out with us. Australia right now, 12:40 in the morning. So thank you for staying here with us on Gaming Morning Show. It is now 7:40 on the West Coast. It is 10:40 out on the East Coast. And it is 3:40 for those watching in the UK. I can't scan the QR code on my screen. How about that? Yeah, there we go. Our friend Mike, by the way, is on vacation this week. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why isn't y'all up in chat here?
Yeah, that's the worst, Steve, is when you start typing a word and you're like, I want to get that word in there, but you're in timeout. Because after you get if you get a word correct, you have a pause.
Wait.
Yeah, and so Kakuri stole the word. AJ with arse at the very end. You bet your arse AJ got that in.
Arse. That's amazing.
So we got 8 of 13 on that first round. Our leader right now is Deeb with 19 stars. Deeb coming in hot. Is there no more Discord? No, we got Discord. You can find us there. Let me know if that link doesn't work, though. The other option is you can go to find our Discord, tips, Patreon links. All of those are available at gamingmorningshow.tv/where-to-find-GMS. So Deeb's the top 7-star lead over Kakuri. King Gray among the 3 competitors with 4 stars apiece that sit in the 3rd slot, even though Words on Stream is just hellbent on separating y'all out. So level 3, we resume Words on Stream. So did you have a pretty solid weekend? I know you've been running around doing a lot of stuff. Anything we should know about that's worth sharing at this point?
Not worth sharing. I'm just doing a lot of prep work before launching a couple of projects. So I did a photo shoot over the weekend, which was like fun but different because I'm normally the one behind the camera taking photos of other people, and this time I was in front of the camera, so it's like a different type of stress. But it was fun though. It was fun. And I'll tell you all about that once it's actually solidified and I can give you the details of a show that I will be co-hosting with my friend Kisa, and Ryan over here will also be helping us with that show. So more on that later.
We got Flea as a guest. Yeah, I don't know Prototype. I tried all the links that I can click on, and I'm getting them to go through. But you can always go to gamingmorningshow.tv/where-to-find-GMS, and we have a Discord link there as well. And that should get you to where you need to be. If you're still not in by tomorrow, check back. We're Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, and we'll make sure to get you connected with our Discord for sure.
Gotta love technology.
Man, we only have 2 left on this one. Whole bunch of stuff coming up. I have one more news story that I want to share with you this morning, and this is coming out of the traditional kind of like fall TV lineups. I mean, this is obviously before streaming. This was a bigger deal where they would preview the fall lineups for the big networks, ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox. Well, ABC has announced its 2021-22 fall TV schedule, and they're apparently doing a remake of the show Wonder Years. I'm going to tell you more about this from Elaine Lowe and Variety. Meanwhile, Axe comes in, gets 21 stars, 3 better than Deeb in level number 3. Scott Chick on the podium for the 3rd level with 17 stars, followed by Kakuri and Chat FM. Welcome back from your lurk. Our leader through 3 levels, and now advancing to level number 6 is Deeb with 37 stars, Kakuri at 23, and Scott Chick on the podium as well, 21 stars with Axe. We move into level number 6 on Gaming Morning Show.
Someone said flan. I love flan. And wine. And dine. I like flan. And to be wined and dined. But nobody does that. I wine and dine myself. At home.
All right, so here's the rundown of what's going on with the Wonder Years reboot. They're also doing things like Dancing with the Stars, The Bachelorette. All of those will come back as well. There's also a new drama called Queens on ABC. This is going to be a new series starring Eve Brandy, Naturi Naughton, and more. It's an ABC signature produced show that revolves around 4 estranged and out-of-touch women in their 40s who reunite. So that's the premise of Queens. That's a new series. And then the Wonder Years reboot is also coming for the 2021-22 season. Disney had its upfront presentation on Tuesday, according to Lane Lowe of Variety, and that schedule included said mainstays with some new high-profile newcomers. So check it out. Queens, Wonder Years reboot, and then more Dancing with the Stars. Do you like Dancing with the Stars or Bachelorette, Bachelor, any of that stuff?
I do like watching Dancing with the Stars. I actually went to a taping once.
That's fun.
Because my friend was a social media manager for one of the contestants, and so we just got to see the backstage. It was pretty cool, and I love dancing. Now, I could never get into the Bachelor and Bachelorette. It was never my thing. But this past year, when things got shook up with this franchise, and they had some, just the topic of diversity and all that, and just the women that they were bringing on to become the Bachelorette were a little bit, I guess, causing a little bit more of a stir, just different. I don't know, whatever. So a friend told me to watch it, and I watched it, and I was like, okay. This was cool because the women who were doing it, I think Claire and then Tayshia's the last one, but they were really standing up themselves and speaking up and being independent and saying what they want and calling out the guys for, maybe being toxic masculinity and issues like that. So it's nice to kind of see that there's a shift in that franchise, and especially with the controversy with the latest Bachelor and his now current girlfriend and the whole, if you Google it, you check it out. But anyways, normally wasn't my thing, but I do appreciate the change that it's making right now.
The podium right now has Axe and Deeb on top, although Deeb's got a jet. Deeb's starting a new job this week. So have a great debut week of your new job, Deeb. And thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show.
Congrats.
Deeb is second place, 52 stars, in between Axe and Kakuri. A 9-star lead over Scott Chick for the top of the podium. Real AJ, Chat FM, and King Gray round out our total rankings. We moved from level number 6 to level number 9.
Nice.
On Words on Stream.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think, isn't Chris Hansen no longer the host of The Bachelor?
Yeah. Because of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, The Bachelor, I've never watched it myself, other than I have a good friend who've only, a good friend's probably exaggeration, because I've only been able to hang out with him a couple times. He's one of those friends that I consider a good friend, even though I'm not able to hang out with him much. And I stayed at his house one time, and he told me heading into it, he's like, listen though, just so you know, tonight's Bachelor night. And I take Bachelor night very seriously. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. No, he really took it seriously. And so the most fun experience I had with The Bachelor was watching my friend watch The Bachelor.
Wait, so he loves The Bachelor?
Yes. Yeah,
What?
so him and his now wife and then girlfriend, she and I were just kind of sitting on the sideline just watching the emotional toll that The Bachelor was taking on him, and it was amazing. It was some of the best people watching I've done in forever. So, Colin, if you're out there, you are great.
That is hilarious. And they make that, how they edit that stuff. It's so dramatic.
Yep.
Da-da.
A lot of production that goes into that.
Your voice would be great for that show.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I did want to give a I wanted to talk about Suff said, if you guys want others to play too with Kahoot, I have used Kahoot before, but this game should be available no matter where you're on, unless the QR code only limits you to Twitch too. And if that's the case, then that's news to me. I thought you could scan the QR code and play no matter what platform you're on. But if that's the case, then that is something I'll take into consideration. Because, yeah, I want everybody to be able to play, just not those who are on Twitch. So, we had a hidden letter, by the way. We discovered it's M. Y'all didn't really care because you're just blowing through this smoke right now. With the, 2 words missing is all. So kudos to you, but M was the fake letter. Axe crushed a lot there. 11 of the 13 words were found overall. That's 3 stars to you. And Axe atop our total rankings now with 77 stars. Deeb has 52. Kakuri with 45. And AJ, with a second place finish in level number 9, is now 7 stars off the podium. How you feeling, AJ? You feeling wordical? Lyrical?
Lucky.
King Gray with a big 9. Absolutely. All right, let's play one more, and then we'll get into sports. Yeah, I saw Deeb say something about Olympics postponement. Is that coming up in sports? That's called a tease. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, by the way, 10 a.m. Pacific time, Pib is having a outdoor music stream. This is some of Pib's music.
Oh.
And sometimes that gets gated out to you, but everyone on stream can hear it. Pib singing 10 a.m. Pacific time today. Outdoor music stream. Our good friend Pib Jinky, who's now, as far as streaming goes, doing music exclusively. I kept saying full-time music streamer, and that would be misrepresentation because not streaming full-time, but when streaming is a full-time music streamer, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Got it.
Let us know if you have the fake letter, and we will sound the donkey noise, which is the indication that you found the fake letter, because we like to tell you when that's been found. Also, Top of the Moron.
Top of the Moron.
To you, Copia. It's good to see you on this edition of Gaming Morning Show.
What up, Copia?
A question mark from Chat FM. Is A the fake one? I don't see any A's in the found words so far. So A could be the fake letter. Be warned. Yes, A is the fake letter. Don't eat the red rope licorice.
A.
I love red rope licorice. That was my favorite thing about going to the roller rink in the elementary school. It was like the long red rope licorice and then the huge pickles in a plastic bag.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never went to the roller rink, but it was one of my favorite things about going to like high school basketball games when I was still in elementary and middle school.
Oh yeah, concession stands.
Yeah.
That's the best. I used to work the concession stands in elementary school. That was so much fun.
Yeah, I did too. I always liked running the cash register.
Yes. I'm not surprised that you and I would like enjoy doing that.
Yeah, it was great. That's a bunch of people said hi.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Made
and I love
change.
and they get so excited when you give them their food. I mean, it's the best.
We should all play Use Your Words. Is Use Your Words a different game, Sencho? And good moron to you as well. Thanks for being here. Axe is our leader as we move into sports. It's Theo and Ryan on your Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Let's take a look at the sports news. Another no-hitter in Major League Baseball yesterday. 5-0 victory for the Tigers over the Mariners. That game happened in Seattle, so a road no-hitter. 5th of the year thrown this year in the major leagues. Los Angeles Angels outfielder Mike Trout expected to be sidelined 6 to 8 weeks, according to the Associated Press. Strained right calf. And New York Mets outfielder Kevin Pillar suffered multiple nasal fractures. Damn. Was hit in the face by a fastball. It was a frightening scene, according to the Associated Press. So hopefully Kevin is as good as possible. That's scary. Scary. Tennis, Serena Williams had a disappointing return, was ousted in straight sets to 68th ranked Katerina Sinikova in the second round of the Emilia Romagna Open on Tuesday. So top seeded Williams is out of that tournament. Roger Federer lost a comeback match as well. In boxing, the all-British fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury has hit a snag. The promoter for Joshua said on Tuesday, confirmed reports an arbitrator in the United States has ruled that Fury is contractually bound to fulfill a third fight with Deontay Wilder. So that's not happening, apparently. In soccer, the Columbus MLS team has restored Crew to its name after fans objected to a rebranding that had dropped it. They originally had dropped to Columbia SC. I'm trying to find any of the Olympics news that maybe was rumored by D, but I don't see it on my rundown here. Do I?
Where are the Olympics supposed to be?
They're in
Was it
Tokyo.
Japan?
Yeah.
Tokyo, right?
Yeah, and they were postponed obviously from last year because of
Yeah.
everything with the.
Yeah, let's just wait because that just sounds like a terrible idea.
Yes, and I think for everybody except the athletes, like that is a very easy decision. And and then the money, of course, you know.
I know. Yeah.
But I can live with that. I do feel bad. Olympians have a tough thing, right? Where you train for 4 years, you only get that one shot every 4 years. I do feel badly for them, but I mean, man,
it's
an
tough.
undertaking. Let's put it that way. So, if anyone has the Olympics news, you can let us know. I apologize, by the way, because Aura came through with a whole bunch of sports news right at the top, but it's off of my chat screen now, and I don't have anything to show. Aura,
Get out of here. Get out
Aura,
of
if
here.
your hair is still, what was your? You have to wait to a little closer to 750 because otherwise I can't keep it. But Aura is playing, I think, in a rugby match or something like that. I think that's what it was. So, good morning to you, Zev. It is good to see you on Gaming Morning Show. Zev was cracked during the Kiki Duos tournament last weekend.
Good moron.
So it's good to see you. Zev would also like us to know that Zev likes money. So. And then Sencho gives us an how dare you. Kopi, I'd rather see Fury versus Joshua, and I'm not even into boxing. Okay. Did you say Roger Fedora, Chat FM? No, Federer. All right, chat, thank you for being here. It's been a good show so far, and we still have an hour to go. If you missed it earlier, Aerial Knight came in. Neil Jones, who's the creator, artist, and developer of Aerial Knight's Never Yield. It is out today on many platforms, including starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time out on PlayStation. And Lady K was our randomized winner of the game. And then I think Sushi came in and snagged the random Steam code that Aerial Knight put into our chat, which was super flattering. So thank you for doing that as well. Issa Rae news coming up next hour, a new project on HBO Max. Also, we'll recap what snail slime soap means.
Oh, Lord.
You want a new way to wash? Have you ever thought about snail slime?
Well, I have done a snail facial.
So maybe it's the same kind of concept.
A snail mask.
We'll also tell you how the creator of snail slime soap tickles the snails to get the soap. Just a little tickle. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. We'll also keep on Words on Stream right now. Level 13 is coming up next, and Axe is in. I am Ryan. That is Miss Theo. More to come on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Painted blue, ended on a rain dance. Now a bit stronger, not alone with the monster. Yeah, I got
Hi, it's Ryan again. You might remember me from very popular episodes of Gaming Morning Show. I'm actually here to remember that, you know what we do when Theo's here? What we do our meditation break. And so we're going to do that now on Gaming Morning Show. So let me cue up your music, Theo, just like we rehearsed it in practice, and give you your meditation, which has been very popular, by the way. People have really said how much they enjoy having the opportunity to have you do these. So
I'm so glad. You guys should have saw, like, we went to break, and then Ryan was, like, just staring at me.
I was like, wait a second, because I forgot this one other time. And
I know, I was just going to wait. Honestly, I was just going to wait. I was just like, let's just see if he remembered.
Well, and then there's Copia being like, I was going to say. I was like, yeah, sorry about that. All right, so just a sec. Going to get the music queued up, and Theo's going to do the meditation session. It's going to be super cool. and your
Absolutely.
patience
You guys
is
are here
super
with
awesome.
us. You guys are here in the process with us. This
Yeah,
is
this
real.
is all. Yeah, we like the transparency of it. So, without further ado, here's Theo meditate.
Thank you, Ryan. Awesome. Okay, so today I wanted to do something a little different today, and I wanted to give you guys some tools to help you just kind of like if ever you're feeling like someone else's energy has attached themselves to you and it's not feeling good, or like you walk into a room and the energy doesn't feel good, or you're working and you're stressed and you're done with work and you can't seem to let go of the stress from work, or you're having issues with somebody in your life and it's like really you can't sleep at night. Basically, anytime there's energy attached to you and you don't want it there, it's not serving you or your highest good, then here are some tools that can help you. And I'm going to teach you the tools really quick, and then we're going to actually use it before we go into our meditation. So, and these are all just fundamental tools of Reiki. And Reiki is a form of spiritual energy healing. It helps heal your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of yourself. It's a really powerful tool. It's something that's helped me to completely change my life. And I just want to share it with you. So the first one is going to be called dry bathing. Dry bathing and cutting cords. So the first one is basically what it sounds like. You're going to be giving yourself a dry bath. And when you do that, you're basically cleansing yourself of negative energy and negative attachments. So what we're going to do is, it's really easy. You're going to take your right hand, go ahead and just put it up wherever you may be. You take your right hand up here. You're going to take your right hand to your left shoulder, and you're going to just swipe it down diagonally across your body. So again, it's right hand to left shoulder. Once across your body. And you take your left hand, do the same thing on your right shoulder across the other side of your body. And then bring it back. Right hand to left shoulder again. So that's 1, 2, 3, right? Now we're going to do the same thing now with your arms. Going to go 1, 2, 3. And every time you do that, with every swipe, you're going to exhale. And you might not be able to hear it because of my headphones, but when you're exhaling all of that negative energy. So let's try that one more time. Right hand up to left shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Now your arms. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. You can shake it off. Shake it off. It's still a shake it off. I like to shake it off. And then the second thing you do after you do that is you're cutting cords. Now, cords are things that are connected to you. Let's say, for example, if I'm having an issue with one of my family members, and it's just like keeping me up at night. It's like, oh, and it's not serving my highest good right now. I need to cut that cord so that it doesn't attach itself to me. So I gather all the cords, whatever that might be, from the bottom and the top, wherever they are attached to me, I grab them and I cut them 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Some people like to cut it this way. 1, 2, 3, or break it. 1, 2, 3, whatever works for you. Just cut it 3 times and throw it out into the air and let that energy be taken, let the universe take on that energy and turn it into positivity. So letting it just roll off your back, let that energy go. So that's essentially how dry bathing and cutting the cords work. And it's a beautiful way of releasing that energy before you go into a quick meditation. So I know we have a few minutes, so we're just going to go into a quick one right here. So thank you so much for being here with me, and let's just go into a quick one. Bringing our hands, it's a gasso, which is giving thanks and gratitude to the earth, the universe, to all of us here, to yourself, your higher self, your guides, your spirit team. If you don't know who that is, that's okay. You are your own team. Trust yourself. That's who is most important. And we will begin our dry bathing. Go ahead and put the hand up and start dry bathing to your shoulders, to your arms, releasing whatever it is that does not serve your highest good. Gathering your chords from the bottom, gathering your chords from the top, whether it's old habits, old negative self-talk, things that no longer serve you. Go grab that right now and cut it 3 times. Toss that energy out into the universe, turning that energy into positive, beautiful love. And now that we're all settled in, let's go ahead and close our eyes and imagine that we're sitting at a beautiful beach that's full of beautiful sounds of the ocean, feeling the breeze kissing and caressing your skin, your face, your hands, your toes, looking up the sky, seeing it full of clouds on a beautiful overcast day. Putting your hands in the sand, just notice what that feels like. Is it soft? Is it coarse? Is it cool or warm? Digging your toes into the sand. Becoming one with earth. Letting go of anything that you were thinking about before this moment. And anything that you have to do after this. Just letting that go now. Letting yourself arrive in this moment just for you. Whatever thoughts that come in, let it just flow. Flow out of your mind. Let the wind carry your worries away. And as we sit there and become one with earth, grounding our energy, bringing our energy back to you. If you're anxious, if you're worried or frustrated, take a few deep breaths in and out. Breathing in love, patience for your life and yourself. Exhaling anything that doesn't serve you. Inhaling confidence in yourself. Love, self-love, and unconditional love. Exhaling negative self-talk. Any road barriers or blockages that you or anybody else have put in front of you. Exhaling those energies out. And as you continue breathing with intention, you feel the clouds separating. And as the clouds start to separate, you feel a little warmth of the sun touching your forehead, allowing that sun now to grow brighter and brighter, warming up and sending light to you, flowing from the top of your crown, which is the top of your head, allowing that beautiful golden sunlight to flow all the way down from your crown, down your face, your neck, your ears, like a golden waterfall of healing light, rushing through your body, down your arms and your chest, your stomach and back and your hips, sending light through your legs, your knees, your shins, all the way through your toes, allowing the sand to absorb that energy. Want to do that again? Allowing that light all the way from the crown now to do another scan, sending that light, the golden sunlight, to any areas that need a little extra love and care, whether it's pain in parts of your body. And sometimes that pain is not actually from actual physical pain. It can be from mental and emotional blocks that manifest itself in pain. So if you're feeling a lot of pain, send some extra energy and love there now. Or if you're hurting emotionally, send some extra love to your heart and your heart chakra. Or if mentally you're exhausted or just have way too much on your mind, let's go ahead and send love and ease and patience and unconditional self-love to your mind and your heart, because they're both connected. Now go ahead and reach out to that sun, grabbing that light and pouring it into your heart. Allowing that light to just burst and grow within your soul and your body. Now expanding that light beyond your heart, beyond your limbs, your skin, emanating beyond your body. Now there's a beautiful golden sphere aura around you, protecting you from any negative energy that wants to come in. You can control your aura. Now imagine that golden sphere just growing bigger and bigger beyond the room you're in, beyond the building, your neighborhood, your city, your state, your country, all the way beyond across the whole world until all of our golden spheres are in contact with each other, because it's a reminder that we are all one, we are all connected. All of our energy is connected, so the more we pour love and light into ourselves, the more we can share with others, the more beauty, love, unconditional love that we can send out to this world and each other. How we can heal ourselves and heal humanity. Go ahead and bring your hands back into Gasso with gratitude for yourself and your beautiful soul. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Theo. Appreciate you doing that. That's a meditation break without skipping a beat. I'm going to let you run if you need to and come back.
Oh, yes, thank you.
All right. Theo, so much thank you for doing that for us. Very well requested of our chat of having the chance to do the meditation break. And then, of course, when I forget to send it that way, you let me know. And I appreciate that, chat. Y'all are great. It is Gaming Morning Show. It is Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. We're going to resume Words on Stream here in a second. We got Snail Slime Soap stories for you coming up. We have an Issa Rae story as well. We got community games coming up this hour, and our takeaways that are pretty okay, clip of the day, and our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews to recap the headlines of the day. I am Ryan. Miss Theo will be back in just a second. Thank you for being here. Nintendo Nerds is here. We need to give an official welcome.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
To our Final Hour crew, even though Pickle Feets and Gonzo Gump, among others, were here already at like 7:30. So I hope y'all are here. That'd be pretty cool. Nintendo Nerds is an ambassador of the Final Hour crew, well-known ambassador. So thank you for being here as well. Said, I love meditation, but I am easily influenced by the energies of others. So you said, let's see how long my aura lasts. We're feeling good now, but, you know, and this might be something for Theo as we welcome you back. I'm curious, is there a way that an aura can last and be sustained throughout the course of a day, or some tips that you have in that regard?
Absolutely. First of all, it's really amazing that you're aware of that. That's number one, is awareness. Because I think a lot of times, I mean, myself, before I was really in tune with this stuff, was like, I didn't realize how empathic I was and how much I would take on other people's energies just subconsciously. And that's just kind of like how you are built if you're sensitive to people's emotions. So it's awareness, number one, so that whenever it does happen, you can use these tools to help do it. Sometimes I'll do it a few times a day if I'm having one of those days. And my morning meditations really help me as well, to keep myself aware. And that's really the biggest thing. And honestly, finding what works for you. It's different for every single person. So exploring and finding what works for you.
Miss Theo is a Reiki master, musician, photographer, Theo of all trades, as we like to say. You can find out more on Instagram. I am Miss Theo. Joins us every Wednesday for the final 2 hours of the show. Today is National May Ray Day. Hey! National Devil's Food Cake Day, Emergency Medical Services for Children Day, Numeracy Day, which, as Scott Chick informed us, it's about numbers. Thank you, Scott Chick. And, of course, our topic of the day has to do with National Juice Slush Day, which I found a way to kind of manipulate into how big of a Slushies fan are you. Good moron to you, Ambassador of the Final Hour crew.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee, mayor of the internet, who is probably in the shower.
No confirmation whether or not you are in the shower today, but if you are, buenos moranias, Chris M. Yee. Moron is what's getting caught by the filter. I think it was just picking on you because many have gotten moron through and past the goalie. So Automod just had it out for you, King Gray, and I apologize.
Wait, so moron gets modded?
We have a very strict automod, so don't want anyone calling other people morons. You hear me? Sencho, nice work. That's how you get around it. Is
There you go.
moron.
There you go.
Let's resume our little game of words on stream. Where we left off, Axe had the lead, but Axe also allegedly took off. Axe is notorious for leaving and then coming back very quickly. So we may see Axe sooner than later. Kukuri is in second place, and then Deeb, who did in fact have to leave because Deeb is starting a new job this week, actually has work, will not be able to maintain that podium position, I suspect, because it is only 5 stars, the lead ahead of AJ. And then you have Chat FM, Scott Chick, and King Gray holding steady with that 9. Oh, never mind, Deeb is back. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, what a twist. M. Night Shyamalan could have written that. Welcome back, Deeb. Proud of you. So Deeb will try to catch up, as Kakuri might be our driver. We'll see if Axe shows up as well. Let's move to level number 13. And in level 13, I think there is also a fake and hidden letter. So if you know what the fake letter is, alert us. And Bob will give us the donkey noise to inform everybody. It's a team game at the end of the day. So
What's the highest level that we've gotten to
I
before?
want to say it was 19. I don't think we've ever seen the 20s before.
Okay.
Again, reminder too, if you've never played before, it is not sub only. Just start typing words, Sencho, and you well, no, you can just type it into the Twitch chat. So if you see a word, Sencho, just type it in the Twitch chat and it will go straight into the game. However, there is a QR as well. So it is not subs only by any means. Man, not a good start though. Shoes didn't get through. Rose didn't get through, so the hidden letter is not an E. We know that. Zev tried an I. It's not hiss either. Huh. Yeah, hey. Sometimes that actually works in your favor, Sencho, in my opinion, because you just start typing letters and you find something. All right, so Hot's got to hit. The hidden letter is a T. T is the hidden letter, and AJ informing us that X is fake. So things are starting to heat up on this edition of Words on Stream. Also, Rot's got automated.
What?
Hey, Deeb, I had your back, though. I sent it through as quickly as I possibly could, so it's there. Yeah, this will be our community game today. Every day that Theo's on, we play some sort of word game. We could do, like, word search if you want to, but I think this is a good one.
We haven't played.
We need some more words.
What's the one that the man hanging balloon?
The
what?
person hanging from the... don't let the person... Bob.
Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth.
Thank you, Bob. I couldn't even say it
Thank you,
myself,
Bob.
so... Yes.
Thanks, Bob. Bob.
You're welcome.
Bob Moran.
You're welcome.
Well, Axe is our champion because we lose in level 13. I think we did you a disservice, chat. I think we did you a disservice. We took that hiatus and then got you all calm, cool, and collected with the meditation break, and then we threw you right back into the fire with level 13. That was unfair. and I apologize for that.
Yeah, they're too relaxed. They're too relaxed.
All right, let's start over. Axe gets the de facto championship on this first one. Deeb was on a roll, and then Deeb had to step aside. Came back with 19 stars in that last level. Zev, you know what? I blame myself. So we are on the same page in that regard. All right, let's start over. We're gonna do words on stream, brand new session, and then we're gonna tell you about slime soap from snails.
And snail facials.
Literally, Deeb. We had a meditation break. Theo's a Reiki master, and so we had a legitimate meditation. It was, in fact, I think your longest one to date. So you must have been in the zone.
You know, I was, and I hope you guys didn't mind, but I just felt called to keep going for some reason. So
yeah.
I normally kind of I try to read the energy of the collective, and so that's where it was going.
So Scott Chick, it's funny that you brought up snail facials, because didn't you talk about that, Theo?
Yeah, no, that's what. Yes, I think that we were talking about it earlier. Wait, was Scott Chick there when we were talking about it?
I mean, Scott Chick's been here the whole show. You mentioned it, that you've had one before. Did they put like snails on your face?
No. Okay, so, well, I'm sure they can do some of that, but they actually have facial mask products that were made from snail juice.
Snail juice.
And it's, I don't know, it's a Korean. It's either Korean or Japanese, I'm not sure, but probably Korean. But man, my skin was soft. It was like a baby's bottom. So
a baby's bottom.
Yes, it was very soft.
No, Scott Chick. Yep. Welcome back. Ah, no, Fishy McFish. You can try the other alternatives. By the way, if you're not able to play on Twitch the way that you would like, is you can go onto YouTube and then use the QR code. Because a lot of times the YouTube or Facebook gaming is less delayed, but you do have to have the QR code, so that's a double-edged sword too. I like the suggestion. Damn it, Sencho, I forgot. Use your words, right? Isn't that what it was called? So I'm gonna look into that game, and that could be another one we can play. We need a game that's not necessarily, reliant on Theo also having the computer going. So, not necessarily. Use your words. So if that's one that we can play online, that might work. Pretty okay.
Yeah, pretty okay.
9 out of 10, chat. I'm proud of you. Right off the bat, we moved to level number 4. AJ is cracked with 30 stars in that first round. Kakuri and King Gray with 22 bombs. QR code. Did it not work? I did realize Nintendo, I think Sencho brought this to my attention, that the QR code is still only Twitch, though. That's disappointing. I thought you could use the QR code and get it no matter what. But you have to apparently pick one platform to play this game on. So, all right, we're starting level number 4.
Have you heard of Jackbox party games?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, someone suggested that we play that on my Instagram, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, so Jackbox, we actually do a couple of episodes of GMS games, and that's where we do play the party pack. The games last too long to fit in the gaming morning show, and so we try not to play them on this specific piece. But we are going to have a GMS games coming up very soon, in fact, because we haven't done one in a long time. Yes, I agree, Nintendo. It's a great game, especially for this community. So find us on Discord, and we will go ahead and make sure to let you know when the next GMS games comes your way.
So what's GMS games, where we're literally just like playing games?
Yeah, that's we usually do it like Saturdays at like 10 a.m. or Friday at noon, something around those time, and then it's just a couple hours of playing Jackbox party pack games. And I think you should. We give away. Whoa, so concur. Oh my gosh! I mean, it's for the game. It's for the game. Okay.
Wait, now that doesn't get modded?
No, it definitely got modded, and then I had to approve it. But it's for the game.
Oh,
Theo. It's for the game. So.
Yeah, you should, in fact, Theo. Jackbox Party Pack is super fun to play just with your, immediate group of friends. Mm-hmm. But if you go on Twitch, there's a category for it. King Gray. Jeez, y'all, you really want these words. They both hit, so I can't deny you. They're both in there.
you can play with people on Twitch. So if you want to jump in, there's like 10 spots for some games. There's 8 spots for other games, 6 for some games, and some are like Balderdash. Some are like murder mysteries, trivia games, those kind of things.
Oh, okay, fun.
Oh, that was part of the game. Thought it was Google. Sure, Gray. Sure. What are you looking up at 8:24 a.m. Pacific time? Good moron. Aura comes through with a 42-star bomb and level number 4. Aura is cracked. 13 from Sencho. Kukuri and AJ finish out with 9 and 7 respectively. Sencho, like you said, not a native English speaker, coming through with 2nd place. Let's go. Let's go. Aura, AJ, and Kukuri atop the podium with King Gray and Sencho on the outside looking in, but we have plenty of time left as we move into level number 5. Yeah, Kukuri, Murder Trivia Party is my favorite game of the Jackbox games. The one that's there, it's kind of like Among Us, the alien game where you have to figure out who's lying. That game is super fun. It's just really hard to play on stream. So, Jack says, now that Mike O isn't around, I can show you all my word mastery. No rap. Norip. I don't know what I'm saying.
I was waiting for someone to explain that to me.
Yeah, I'm worried about what I just said, to be honest.
I was like, I thought it was
Don't-
like an inside joke or something.
Don't clip me. Trivia Murder Party, Quiplash, and Blather Round are all terrific Jackbox games and worth the purchase. And they go on sale quite frequently as well. So, we also have played marbles with Theo before, which could be
that was
fun.
like
I mean,
one of the-
especially
First ones. I think that was one of the first shows.
yeah, because I think we got quite a few of you all watching today. So thank you for spending time with us. We're at 8:25 West Coast time, 11:25 on the East, and 4:25 in the UK. Plus, Suf was here, 1:25 a.m. in Australia. So
Wow. Dope. Are there
We almost
really
cleared the
tons of
board.
bugs? Are there tons of bugs out there in Australia? Is it true?
Suf, are you still here? We got a question. The spider, and I say spider singularly on purpose because I believe there's just one spider that's gigantic. Like there's one really big
it
old
just goes
spider.
around all of Australia.
Oh, sorry. One
everybody.
brand of spider is what I was trying to indicate.
Just-
One
there's
breed.
one large.
But not
large
just there's just
spider.
one left, and it just goes around Australia saying hi. It's a world.
Ta-
It's a
taunting
countrywide
everybody.
tour. Yeah.
Exactly. It's Australia's mascot.
A combined 30 stars between Aura and AJ, 20 of which were netted by Aura. So now a 62-star to 47-star lead atop the podium. Overall, Kukuri has 39 stars, 8 ahead of King Gray for third place position. Sencho at 21 with 8 in the last round, and Zev gets on the board with a 4-star. All right. Gaming Morning Show continues, 8:26. Would you wash your hands? I mean, Theo put snail juice on her face, so I assume you'd wash your hands with snail slime soap. Would you consider it? Would you do it?
Sure. I mean, I guess what are the benefits of it from the soap? Is it just because it's moisturizing? What is
Well,
it?
we'd have to go to France to find out. Former Air Force computer technician has made a foamy slime bubble soap. Name is Damien Desrochers, which is my attempt at trying to pronounce a French name with a French accent, so I could just be butchering it in every way, shape, and form. But my understanding is this is how this works, is Damien takes his hand and lightly rubs one of the thousands of snails he keeps in an enclosure in his backyard, according to Reuters, okay? And this is what we called the snail tickle earlier. You just got to give him the right tickle, and you get the slime soap. A 28-year-old French artisan began using gastropod fluid to make soap bars, and they're sold at local markets, okay? Here's a quote. "It's all in the dexterity of how you tickle. I only touch it with my finger. You see, it's not violent. It's simple."
Well, I gotta ask though. I was like, is it snail abuse? I mean, do the snails want to be tickled like
Well,
that? 'Cause-
it's apparently about the dexterity. Centro just said the snickle, which is hilarious to me. It's all about
my
the
God.
snickle.
Yeah, I need the snail's consent. I mean, well, think about like, You know, have you been hearing how they're using bees to like test for COVID? Have you heard of that? No, no. Okay, I can't tell. Yes, so they're using bees right now to test for COVID, and some people are kind of like, that's a little. It's like bees are already dying, and now we're just using them to test our diseases for us. They've trained.
Wait, are
these
they
bees.
injecting them?
No, they test bees to I don't know all the details, but basically, like they've been training the bees to do something to basically figure out if you have it or not, and then if they do the test, they get a little bit of sugar water. So they're like being trained. I don't know the science behind it. I'm not a scientist.
I'm Googling it right now. All right, here we go. This is from Reuters, okay? It's bees in the Netherlands trained to detect COVID-19 infections. All right, here's the thing. The reason I'm just struggling is I have a fear of bees, like a ridiculously terrified fear of bees. And if you were in our Discord, yesterday I posted this thing that I found on Instagram, which is just absolutely fascinating, amazing, and simultaneously terrifying. Because this person who runs a bee-saving organization, I want to say in Texas, does fascinating work and is not suited up in the least, just walks in there, starts ripping up floorboards of a shed, and there's bees all over the place. Terrifying for me, right? But this is the Reuters story. Dutch researchers trained bees. They have apparently a very keen sense of smell. And they were trying to teach them to identify samples of COVID. And the idea would be to cut waiting times for test results to just seconds if they're able to be successful. The bees were able to spontaneously extend their tongues to receive a reward when presented with an infected sample. A professor of virology who took part in the project. Quote, we collect normal honeybees from a beekeeper and we put the bees in harnesses. Right after presenting a positive sample, we also present them with sugar water. And what the bees do is extend their proboscis. 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 To take sugar water. It can take hours to find the results. That's the way they're doing this. I'm just trying to find, like... does this harm the bees? Because I'm not suspecting they're contracting COVID, right? All right, here's what I got for you. I'm going to let you decide. I'm just going to link the article into the chat. And if you would like to read more about this bees scenario, I mean, as long as it's not killing the bees.
But I mean, I don't know much about bees, but what's the lifespan of a bee, right? Like, how long are they keeping these bees? Aren't the point of bees is to help pollinate and like so that we can grow food and flowers and plants and stuff, you know? I mean, I know whatever. But I'm just kind of like, I feel bad for the bee just stuck there. Do you see a photo of it? Did they show a photo?
No, I was looking at the life cycle of bees. Apparently they only exist for around 21 days.
Yeah. So if they're keeping them for like a long time. Bees
oh,
are
Zev's
special.
got a good point. Well, see, Theo, these are the business bees.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
they're not using any of the honeybees. They're using business bees.
Oh, okay, got it. So they come in with their suits on and like briefcases. They're ready to go. So they've dedicated their bee life.
What I'll do, Nintendo. What I'll do is the person that I just threw on Instagram yesterday, I'm gonna reach out to him and we will get a bee expert on. I will try to schedule him for Wednesday. That'll be a beezing.
Oh yes.
We'll have a honey of a time.
Good one. Honestly, I would love that.
I might
actually
comb my
have
hair
always-
for that day.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you with my bee puns.
No, not at all. You might comb your hair, but then put the hat on.
Comb my hair, put my hat on.
Put
Yes.
the hat on.
Well, that way I'd be protective.
Bee. Yeah, I've actually always. I know you wouldn't do this, but chat wouldn't it be great if we actually took Ryan to do this. I want to go to put on one of those outfits and go harvest honey on a bee farm. That would be amazing.
No, Theo, no. There are many things I will do. I would do anything for love, in fact, but I won't do that. Apparently, we got Lady K chuckling with business bees.
Yes. I think that I feel like you would sound really good singing that line, by the way.
I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Oh my God, is that Meatloaf, everybody? Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, hi. Maybe
Wait, is that turkey meatloaf? What?
Maybe that will be my other song that I'll do for karaoke in addition to "Come on, Barbie, let's go party." Hey there, random YouTube user BG. Ha ha ha, he'll never get close to bees. Don't act like you knows me, random YouTuber BG. Don't act like it because we don't know who you are. So. Oh, I love singing. I'm just bad at it. We didn't even finish the slime soap story. We got to bees, and now I got to fight a bee expert, and then Theo wants to put me in a bee suit, and then I got to go out there and hug the bees.
And then you gotta sing as your artist. You are the artist known as Turkey Meatloaf, not quite
Apparently
meatloaf, but Turkey Meatloaf.
I'm apparently turkey living it up.
Your
On the
Meatloaf's
beaches,
cousin. Yeah, your Meatloaf's cousin that didn't quite make it, but still has a great voice.
Now, Aura's asking our random YouTube user, BG, do you like the Bee Gees?
Oh my God, I love that. Man, that's what my parents listen to.
I am so proud of you. I can't tell you enough how much you amaze me. Thank you for being here. I could overshare and tell y'all what that song is about, but you should Google it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I will. GMS reports from the field. Yeah, we could throw me in a beekeeper suit. You want to see me have a panic attack?
Yes.
I have never had one. I suspect that would be the thing that could do it. Is putting me.
Make a list.
Well, like putting me in like the suit thing, right? Which in and of itself kind of gives a little constriction, which I'm not terribly claustrophobic, but I need an escape route, okay? I had one instance, actually, and it was bee related. Here we go. I think this is proof. We have an attic. I pointed upward as if you don't know what an attic is. Yes, it's above me. And there's a crawl space. So you go up the ladder, okay? And then my whole like attic crawl space is to the left. So there's no room to the right. It's just basically all to the left, long corridor, right? And I go up there because we had wildfires over the summer, and I wanted to go vacuum up some of the ash that was up there that was on some of the things that we stored in the attic and clean it up. I get up there, and at the very end of the long corridor, there is a couple of dead bees. And so I get worried that I'm around a hive, but I'm at the very far end of the thing, the corridor.
Yeah.
And I start to freak out because I have no exit route but one. And if the bees all gang up on that side of it, which, you know, bees are known to do, they definitely think ahead of where they're going to make sure that I can't go anywhere. It's not true. But that's what
I totally imagine them all go, hey, you guys, you see Ryan over there? All right, let's go. Mess him up. Let's go.
That's what my illogical brain does, is it thinks that way. Where it's like, oh, they're gonna have a plan to trap me in my attic, and then I'm gonna die up here. So anyway, I had started to have a little freak out session. So I had to call Sean and just ask him to come over, so that he could be at the base of the stairs, so that if like I did start getting attacked, I'd have somebody there who's a doctor who could save my life.
Oh my God.
So now I'm picturing myself now in this bee suit out in the field with Theo hanging out at the hives, right? And I start to get overwhelmed by the amount of bees that are there, because clearly that's what's, yeah.
Just imagine that they're all, what's his name? Jerry Seinfeld, right? Was he the one who played the bee in the Bee Movie? Just imagine them.
This is what I love about the fact that you've joined us like midway through the show's run. So we are going to have a Bee Movie table read. I owe this to Tabso, but we have the script.
What?
We have the script. We're going to go on our Discord, and we are going to have a Bee Movie table read.
Wait, what?
Yes, and one of our biggest goals with Gaming Morning Show is to try to get at least one cast member from the original movie to join us. Yep.
Okay, well, next time you see a bee, why don't you go ask that bee if they would join?
Nintendo, we've had a lot of legwork to do. We got to find tables. We got to find readers.
You gotta learn how to read.
Yes, these things don't happen in a flash.
Not easy.
And that'll be followed shortly by our Fantastic Four watch party. So there you go. Oh, Zev, these bees are in the mob. They're trying to wax Ryan. Oh my gosh, Zev, that I'm pretty proud of that one, to be honest. You deserve that.
Yes.
Aura's telling us that Aura can't read. Sorry. All you have to do is we can even share one line with. We want everybody to have a line in this thing. Even random YouTuber BG could be there as well. Whoever you are. So. Do you want me to finish the slime story, or are we doing pretty good?
Oh my god, I forgot.
Did you forget? Okay. Because I can't, like, this took over our first hour, and now we're... Oh, will Bob have lines? I don't know. Bob, do you want lines in the B-movie table read?
Bob is good with it.
Apparently Bob does. So, you sure?
Bob is good with it.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very chatty today. Aura's trying to get random YouTuber BG. Are you there? Are you there? Yeah, Fish Stick, you can join the table read. We got there's got to be lots of voice lines, right? We could tag people out midway through.
I used to eat fish sticks as a kid. That used to be my jam. Did you do fish sticks? Like
No, but the one kid that I babysat consistently survived because of
fish sticks.
Not just when I was babysitting, but like that was the parents' go-to.
Oh.
Yeah, lots of fish sticks. So, nope. Sorry, DRG, you're too late. No soccer news today. If you want, you can throw it in our Discord. We can read it tomorrow. But sports is over. I messed up Aura. Which, by the way, Aura, I know you're on YouTube now. I'm so sorry. I screwed up, and the chat got too far scrolling up that I didn't even share any of the sports news you gave me. You got to give me it closer to 7 o'clock. So, DRG, I'm sorry to disappoint, but if you have any snail slime soap facts, or if you want to tell me a fun fact about bees, DRG, by all means, the floor is yours.
Or fish sticks, because we're all talking about fish. Sorry, gamer fish stick. No hate on your fam. We all love fish sticks. Maybe just
was my family
balance.
I thought fish stick was saying that was my family who always fed me fish sticks. I didn't think of what you were actually saying, which is we were eating your family.
Oh,
I'm very sorry about that.
Wait, which one is it?
I think we've been eating fish sticks family. I'm sorry, gamer fish stick.
Okay,
that's our bad.
That's what I got.
Let's blame DRG, who's otherwise known as Japan here, because one time DRG came into our chat and said, "I am Japan." I think was trying to say something else about the country, but now is known as Japan in our chat. So welcome back, Japan. We're happy.
Hello, Japan.
And random YouTuber BG is still watching. So there you go. Did you answer if you like the BGs, BG? See, now you're tricking us up, DRG, by saying hello from Japan. Which one is it? Are you saying hello from Japan? Like
wait, are you
there?
actually from Japan?
No, DRG is Japan.
Well,
it's clear as day. If you just stop for a second, think about it. Now it makes sense. Sure.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Has anyone ever tickled has anyone ever tickled a snail?
Oh god. Okay, so mysterious. Some would say I'm from Japan. Some say. Okay,
Some say.
where else would some say you were also maybe from? Because I am myself, therefore I am Japan. Okay, got it.
Yes, Aura's back with the sports news, but we missed sports, so we'll read that and then we'll report it tomorrow. What are we doing, chat? We're all over the place. Theo has truly brought the chaos. Is Copia here? Paging Copia. This is usually reserved for the second hour, but I think it's fitting for our third today. And now, live on GMS, the Chaos Hour! I think we officially had a Chaos Hour in the third hour, so congratulations, Theo. Your first Chaos Hour.
Oh my god.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Oh my. Yes, Gray. All you have to do is, but see, it's not just about how you, just about tickling them. It's about how you tickle them. According to the article, it's all in the dexterity of how you tickle. Is Pickle here? Paging Pickle. Because Pickle rhymes with tickle.
What happened to Spickle? Wasn't that earlier, Spickle?
Did we have a Spickle as well? Chaos Ra- Yes, Nintendo, you were here for it. It's for a full-fledged Chaos Hour. Oh, good. It's in the Discord. Sentra says, I'm originally from Germany, but currently in the country of Georgia, which I am sure nobody could point out on a map.
Wow.
Because I didn't even know it existed before I met my wife. I actually did know Georgia exists, but it's because you get a lot of people in the United States going, I'm from Georgia. And then you'd be like, oh, cool. Like, you live in Atlanta? And they'd be like, no, I'm from Georgia, the country. It's like, oh, okay. That makes more sense when you realize. So now I know where Georgia is. Well, I know I have Georgia. I don't know if I could win the map game. So.
Wow, what's Georgia like? It's just one of those
Central.
countries you never really hear about.
Kate Zaid, I lived in the country of Georgia too. Look at all these things that we're connecting some dots, chat.
DRG games. Some say slugs are tiny people in sticky sleeping bags.
Some say that, or you say that, Japan.
Okay, can you imagine mine and Ryan's face on snails?
What are you holding?
Oh, sorry.
That looked like snails. What are those?
These are stones. They're hematite. It helps me ground my energy. Helps me stay calm.
Legitimately, Theo, you swing those upward, and I'm like, she has snails. Did she plan that?
How funny. Wait, yeah. Okay, you guys, here you go. Let's just... No.
What are we
Hematite.
doing, chat?
Hematite.
Oh my gosh. All right, if you're watching on Twitch, we will send you somewhere after the show is over. We'll send you on a raid to say hi to somebody. We're coming up at 8:50, which will give you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. I just shared the link to the snail story. You can find out more. Pickle, I was just wondering if you had any advice on snails. That's kind of why I was paging you. So. You have another Lady K. This is not officially a fact of the day, Theo, but if you could share this.
Oh, I love it. Oh, absolutely. And I'm glad you came in, Lady K. You know, I'm always looking for you with your supplemental information. So this is perfect. Hematite is good for warding off blood disorders. It's a form of bloodstone. Yep, as is the jade stone. Yeah, so it helps with like detoxifying, helps with your immunity as well. I bought a bloodstone actually for my neighbor down the hall because he was working with a lot of COVID patients. So he keeps that around him when he's working. So yeah, I know it's from Earth. It's magic from Earth. It's beautiful, and they like send out frequencies and vibrations to help heal you.
Well, the good news is our official champion today, because we're not going to have time to finish our words on stream game, is Aura. Congratulations, 62 stars. You are the winner of our second game that actually lasted less time than our first game, but that makes sense in the structure of a chaos show. So to everybody who finished on the podium, Kakuri with 39 stars, AJ with 47 stars, and Aura, who was cracked, 62 stars. King Gray, Sencho, and Zev round out our top 6 in this edition of Words on Stream. One last time, I am Miss Theo on Instagram. Aggies for Justice, any way that people can still participate as we turn the clock to about 8:50 on the West Coast.
So pickle fit. Snails don't like salt, so avoid giving them jerky as a snack. Okay, so don't go to the gas station and get a Slim Jim for my pet snails. No
True,
Slim Jims.
snails do not snap it to a Slim Jim. That is correct.
Never do a Slim Jim. Okay, I do admit though, on random road trips, like I crave a Slim Jim. It's just so weird. It's disgusting, but Oh my god. Lady K, Crystal Magic is a specialty of yours. We should have you. Okay, we do need to connect because we should have you come and do a little
Discord.
like, crystal thing.
Discord.
I'm like, how do I use this thing?
Now, you missed my cue. One more time, recap Aggies for Justice so that we can make sure that we have that. Any way that people can still participate.
Oh, yes, I did miss your cue. Sorry. Yes, Aggies for Justice. If you follow me on Instagram, I am Miss Theo, which is down there. It's really important, you guys. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's an incredible, disgusting amount of violence against the Asian community right now because ever since COVID. And a lot of people just like pushing them down, beating them up. A lot of them are elders who are defenseless. And, you know, this money is going to help basically, you know, provide some safety for them, just the help with legal, you know, basically help the whole structure and help find some protection for these, for the community. Along with that, with the Black Lives Matter community as well. And we all know what's been going on with that for such a long time. So these two communities just need a lot of extra love and tender love, TLC right now. So I'm making egg rolls for that. If you are in the LA area, OC or the Valley or Burbank, please put it in order. And if you're not, you can still help by donating to the cause. And every cent of your money is going to go to both of the causes because all the ingredients and delivery is going to come out of my own pocket. So everything is going to go causes. So if you can, even a little bit help, that would be amazing.
You can find out more on Instagram. I am Miss Theo. That's where you can keep up with Theo. And Lady K just said, I followed you today, Theo. So again, hopefully y'all can connect. You can always find us in our Discord as well. How much have you raised? I would like to help out. This is DRG talking right now, not Japan. Actually, you're the same person, so you're talking at the same time. Find out more at I am Miss Theo. You said you're close to $1,000. Am I close on that?
We're a few hundred away from $1,000. So if we could get $1,000, that would be amazing because then I could do 500 to Stop Asian Hate and 500 to Black Lives Matters. That would just be like ultimate goal.
Well, thanks for doing that, DRG. We are going to post in the chat right now the information about Issa Rae, who has a new revival that's going to be on HBO Max. Going to lead Project Greenlight. That's from Jordan Moreau of Variety. We're just out of time, but I had mentioned that we would talk about that. So if you want to read more about Issa Rae and that project, be sure to click on that link. We had told you about ABC's new fall TV schedule. We had told you about snail slime soap, and we talked about slushies. Get ready for what you learned on today's show, your takeaways that were pretty okay. Really quick with the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. We do this every morning in the 6 o'clock hour. If you missed it today, you can go to our Twitter at WatchGMS, and all you have to do is search
Hashtag GMS Name of the Morning.
and
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
and you can find the headlines of the day. Xbox Game Pass update adds 15 new games starting today from Game Informer's Leona Rupert. Summer Games Done Quick has its 2021 schedule out. Sean says it looks amazing as always. That's from Ash Parrish of Kotaku. And F1 2021 Deluxe Edition puts an all-time great roster together from Polygon's Owen S. Good. All of those stories linked through on our Twitter at WatchGMS. Out today, congratulations. I think Sushi grabbed the Steam code. Lady K is going to get it for PlayStation. Aerial Knights Never Yield came out today. It is out on Switch, Steam, and then starting here in about 8 minutes available on PlayStation. Just find it on the Microsoft Store too. Aerial Knight came into our chat and dropped us a Steam code to say thank you for promoting the game over the course of, back to November. We had Daniel Wilkins who wrote the music on it. The soundtrack is on Bandcamp. Be sure to check it out. Aerial Knights Never Yield out today. Outbreak Endless Nightmares for all the machines out today. 0 Degrees out today for Switch. Sunless Skies Sovereign Edition out for many of the machines. And Crossroads In out today for Xbox One. Our name of the morning was Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe out for PC and Mac. And you can get double entries into our Name of the Month giveaway as a Patreon subscriber. Find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is. The clip of the day.
It's Hopkins. Historical birthday.
See,
Andre the Giant.
ooh, Andre the Giant had a birthday today. Andre the Giant in Princess Bride, low key, amazing performance.
Yeah.
Honestly, inconceivable. So, Chat FM, I don't know what that not pulling up to her bumper means, but I also had another source that had Grace Jones of 73 today as well, but I just went with the main source that we usually use, which said 70. So maybe somewhere between 70 and 73. All right, Super.
Maybe she's both.
Challenge accepted. Superphonics says singer Sam Smith successfully survived several sleeps. I get bonus points because I added in super. Damn it! I was so close. I was so close to actually making that happen, and here I go through with the recap of me saying something correctly, and I get a mispronunciation. So my bad, chat, that I wasn't able to complete the super phonic says Sam Smith something 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 something. There was a lot of S's there because it's Juice Slush Day. So yeah, kind of crazy. All right, what did we learn today, chat? What are some of your takeaways that are pretty okay? We do that at the end of every show, and then if you're watching on Twitch, let's see, we are going to send you over to Panther Lilycat, who is playing Monster Sanctuary. Exploring We Will Go. Fantastic recommendation of one of our community members on the stream. So we will send you over to Panther Lilycat. Please be sure and kind enough to say good morning from GMS. Miss Theo, what is your takeaway that was pretty okay today?
That snails and bees should be left alone to enjoy their short-lived lives.
I learned today from Pickle that you don't feed snails jerky. I also learned that Deeb is cracked in the sense that Deeb left the game and then came back to the game. And before you knew it, Deeb was winning words on stream again. My takeaway is that people actively put slime on their face. Is that true? Yes, it is.
It is
You've
true.
done it.
And also that you are related to Meatloaf. You're the cousin, Turkey Meatloaf.
Oh, that's another takeaway that was pretty okay, is Nintendo
Yes.
told me that we have to figure out what the hell that song actually is talking about. So
Wait, which song?
that song, I Will Do Anything
that-
for Love, is
Oh, that's
apparently it's an in-depth experience if you go and look it up. So
That's true. What would he not do for love? What is that thing that he would not do?
well, he'd do anything but that. So Deeb, congratulations again on the new job. Prototype, thank you again so much for the follow on Twitch. We appreciate that. Axe, thank you for the host this morning. You said candy bars with a question mark. I don't know what that meant, but I'm happy you were here. Sencho, thank you so much for joining us and hanging out with us as well. From Georgia, no, you're Germany now, but from Georgia originally. Aura, thank you so much for all the sports news. Sorry, DRG, that we had to shut the door on you giving us your soccer news. Lady K, thank you for all the fun facts. Scott Chick was here for virtually the entire show. Thank you for doing that. Everybody else, including random YouTuber BG, thank you for hanging out with us today on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Oh my god, you're going to regret calling it an in-depth experience. Say hi to Panther Lilycat for us. DRG, thank you for asking about the fundraiser for Theo. Anyone else who wants to participate, Instagram.com/IamMissTheo. Theo, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here. You're all amazing. Have a great week.
10 a.m. Pacific time today. Go to Pib's stream. Say hi, a special edition of Pib singing outdoors, an outdoor music stream. Be sure to say hi, and we'll see you again on Thursday for more Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.